I think you're live, Frank.
All right, let's go. Mets won the season series. No Lindor today. Who knows? Maybe he could pinch hit. Got that little pinky toe injury. I guess him and Mookie Betts could commiserate on that one. And let's see if the Mets could actually take 3 out of 4 in LA, which would be great.
Frank, the Mets have never beaten the Dodgers in a 7-game series, correct? Only 5 games?
Right.
Yeah, playoff history.
Right.
Both division series, lost both NLCS.
Yes. Here's a little history nugget for you. The Mets have never lost a best-of-5 series.
Yeah, that's correct. We've lost the best of 3. Never a best of 5.
Never lost a best-of-5 series.
Frank, Mikey's putting up good questions when they come up.
All right. Well, you already know that answer. No.
Good question being Buster Walker.
Thoughts of Trump and Elon? Well, we knew they would split up, but boy, oh boy, we didn't know that they launched into absolute war of the roses. I mean, good God, you know. The big beautiful bill. I mean, it seems like another pork-loaded bill. We did all these Doge things, and these two egos just couldn't be in the same room at the same time too long. Anyway, it's not a shocker, but kind of disappointed to see how it ended. What is Mud Clips? Who's Mud Clips?
That's my Twitter avatar.
Ah. Well, Brandon Sproat has showed that he's not ready to come up yet.
No, the Queen looks good, though.
I mean, that's why he's in the minors, and hopefully he'll start pitching better. But
yeah, something about the month of June to get some going.
I'm taking the Oilers. Aaron Rodgers, I think he's going to fuck the Steelers up.
What do you think the record will be?
Probably 9-8. They never have a losing season.
That's going to end this year. 7-10. I think Aaron Rodgers is to the point now where he's jumped the shark. He hurt the team more than he helps the team.
What does jump the shark mean?
It refers to an old TV show where a character jumped over a shark, and the show sucked after that happened.
Huh. So when did he jump the shark? When he left for the Packers?
Yeah. I mean, he better sign the Steelers. I mean, he is the Steelers, and the NFL even built the season to have the Jets open hosting the Steelers. I bet you they wish they could flex that game to Sunday Night Football now.
Frank, I have some breaking news in the baseball world. In the wake of today's 9th inning collapse, the Braves are summoning Craig Kimbrell from AAA.
Ha! I have news for you. If he was any good, he would have been up last week. Hasn't he been down there all year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he's washed.
Greg, why does Marte bat so high in the order?
He goes up and down. The line was a little screwy today because of Lindor.
Oh, that's right.
He will typically bat either second, fifth, or sixth.
As far as it's second versus a righty, though.
If Lindor was in there, he'd probably be batting sixth.
Like maybe moving up Beatty to 2 hole, but maybe then you'd have back-to-back.
Yeah, they don't want to do back-to-back
Yeah.
lefties. Nimmo would have batted second, and Lindor would have been fifth or sixth.
Frank, do you think I look like the actor in Queen of the Ring?
No.
He best posted it?
No.
Okay, thanks. Well, it was kind of fair.
Name my Mets all-stars. Well, I'll go Lindor, Kodai.
Sorry. I thought you fucking nailed it.
Diaz and Alonso so far.
Who's it? Lindor, Diaz, Alonso?
And Kodai, Senga, and Diaz. Although you can't vote for pitchers.
Yeah. And Reed Garrett's going to have a really good case, but it'd be hard to get 2 relievers in there.
Yeah.
Plus the Rockies, you're going to get 1 all-star.
Oh, God.
For just existing.
Marlins, too.
Damn, just missed it.
It's a buster ball.
Yep.
Buster. Who's pitching for the Dodgers?
Some guy named Knack. Mets beat him a couple of weeks ago.
Has Peterson pitched to the Dodgers yet?
Yeah, and he beat them. Peterson, actually, if you ask me, Peterson's start against the Dodgers one of the best starts that any Met pitchers had all year.
Yeah, struck out Ohtani 3 times.
But he got into the 8th inning, too, when the bullpen was cooked after that 13-inning game. I mean, the bullpen was cooked. Yep. I mean, the Braves meltdown today. I think they're going to have a new manager soon. I mean, that the Braves look like a team that's broken. And of course, hey, Atlanta, who blew it? Scott blew it. Who's Scott? Scott blew it. Yeah, I know. But who blew it? Scott. Scott blew it. Scott blew it. You mean Scott blew it? Yeah. But who is Scott? Scott blew it. Yeah, I know. But what's his last name? Blew it.
I thought you might have 20 minutes of material there, Frank. It's like before.
Well, I had to just do the commercials. Muncie's not even playing today.
Yeah, why not?
Day off. By the way, listen to how loud that organ is.
I don't hear it.
Oh, they didn't play at that time. But just listen to how loud it is. I mean, the fact that they actually depict how ridiculous the speaker actually looks.
Allo, allo. France, 1995. I remember. Look, they're doing it on the screen. Okay, that does sound actually very loud.
And it's
You can hear it over the commentators.
yes, and it's the whole game.
This is why you were rage texting me through the night?
Yes.
It's totally reasonable.
And you know, it pisses me off when the Devils do it. It really does. It really pisses me off how loud the PA system is at the Devils game.
Well,
As a Devils fan.
no, you're an old man like me. We just don't like loud noises. But ironically, you yell all the time, so it's a little bit hypocritical.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to drop an Elon nuclear weapon there.
It's like farts. Like you like your own smell, but everyone else sits an outrage.
Yeah, come on, don't walk this guy. Make your own waffles, bacon, get good stuff, and egg souffle, pastrami, cat's hash. Well, send me a recipe, njtank99@gmail.com. Would I walk with Jared Eichhoff? I mean, why would I walk with Jared Eichhoff? I mean, what is he now? Is he a gym teacher? I mean, he's out of baseball. He sucks.
Nothing wrong with gym teachers.
Yeah, but Jared Eichhoff, so you've forgotten about baseball player.
Oh, Tony.
It was nice to watch him strike out. Canning shut him down completely yesterday.
Over 4 with 4 Ks versus David Peterson.
Let's go. Where is Otani's former associate imprisoned right now? Is it in America or is he abroad?
I think he's in America.
And is it for like 20 years or life or what?
I forgot what it was, but it's quite a few years. It's tax evasion. I think he ended up getting or something like that.
So we got Capone.
Yep. You know, a movie I think is very overrated when it comes to things like that.
Untouchables?
Very overrated movie.
It's scary that I just know that from knowing you and not because you've told me that before. But I could see you saying that. Why don't you like that? I like De Niro in that movie and I like Kevin Costner in that movie.
It just...
And then, what's his fucking name?
Sean Connery was the best part of that movie.
Yeah, when he takes him into the church.
Yeah, that's the best part of that movie, but it just...
Is that where you got it for Fleming Enterprises when you made me and Mikey cut our hands and shake yours? Is that from Untouchables?
Oh no, that comes from Omerta.
Oh, Omerta, got it. Well, Frank's live right now.
I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna fucking destroy the Steelers. That's what I think he's gonna do. Oh God.
Frank, did you do an All-American breakfast?
So this is someone's idea. I said, send me any email me any recipes and Johnny, little bad chem work over there.
Do you know what that idea is? What's an all-American breakfast?
This guy's just throwing all different things out there to eat. Did I already do the all-American bread? Yeah, I feel like I did. Well, depends what you think is the all-American breakfast. I don't eat rice. I'm going to try to do some raw dogs tomorrow, yes. All right, that's
Here we
good.
go.
Jesus Luzardo, 8 earned runs, ERA's up to 4.46.
All right, let's see. You know what I don't like about the Untouchables? The music seems weird. That they did. It just, I think it's a little overrated when it gets to talking about gangster movies.
You say my name, Frankie?
No, I'm talking about the Untouchables.
I like that movie.
Yeah, I just think it's a little overrated.
I don't think it's rated in like the pantheon of greatest.
Did I see Elon having a fit on Twitter?
Yeah.
I mean, You knew it was going to break up. You just didn't know it was going to be this ugly. I mean, the fight's over. The fight is over. There is nothing that Trump can do right now. Oh, by the way, you're on the Epstein list. Have a nice day. There's nothing more needs to be said. Elon nuked. That was the nuke. That was the knockout blow. I mean, the only way Donald Trump could fix this is to call up Elon and say, you want me to fully fund Mars? Yeah, we'll do that. That's the only way this could be fixed. The only way Donald Trump could could fix this. Yeah, I think we can name one of Mars's moon Elon. Yeah, that seems reasonable. What? I mean, come on. I'm not wrong, am I? I mean, now he's going to launch a third party, you know. He's really going to launch a third party.
Talking to me, Frank?
I'm talking to everyone. Okay. Oh, did he get another one?
Boom! Yo, Frank.
Oh, he's on fire right now.
How many is that?
15 on the season.
241.
He's now
3 since last night.
He's now 11 away from Darryl Strawberry and 1 away from tying David Wright from number 2.
Good for you, Pete.
Which, by the way, I think is the most important stat.
See, that's good. That's the Arnold press over your head.
I think that is the most important stat.
What?
More than home runs, more than OPS.
What?
Runs brought in. RBIs.
Ribbies?
Oh, don't tell that to Connor.
Oh.
Connor doesn't like ribbies.
Connor hates that stat.
Why?
He thinks it's fluky.
Oh, he's a no. That means you get That means you get hits when runners are on base.
What's the argument against ribbies? Like, what's the argument?
He thinks there's better ways to look at it.
So if you bat 400, you hit 50 home runs, you got 51 RBIs, and all your outs are when there's runner on base. That doesn't matter. Yeah, no. RBIs is when the pressure meets the road, when the rubber meets the road, when big clutch hits happen.
Pete Alonso minus 122 plus bases.
Nice.
Well, that was part of my parlay. I should have put Pete Alonso home run, but I did put Pete Alonso RBI.
It's really easy to make that point right after it's home
Yeah.
run. Just to be fair.
But I did put Pete Alonso RBI, so that did hit.
Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Why didn't you open with that?
Well,
Give yourself some credit.
home runs are higher odds. I just took RBI.
That's another good press.
I just took RBI.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I didn't know if he'd hit a home run, but I knew he'd have an RBI today.
You just knew.
What AL Central besides the Tigers has the best chance to win that division? I like the Royals.
There you go, Frank. They're behind you on the graphic. Strawberry 252, Wright 242, Alonso 241, and Piazza 220. How much time has it taken Pete compared to Straw?
It's 8 years, 7. He's a 1 year ahead, 1 year faster.
Wow, that's impressive. Games wise or years wise?
Years wise, and
Straw got hurt, didn't he?
that was a 2-week injury. Well, actually, a 6-week injury. It was a 6-week injury, but Pete Alonso also lost a half season to the pandemic.
Call the push.
Probably in favor of Strawberry. I mean, Strawberry still probably played about 100 games that year. 120 maybe, between that. They only had a 60-game season that year. By the way, they've already played more than 60 games this year. So that will tell you how ridiculous the 2020 season was. And very appropriately, the Dodgers won the World Series that year. So the Fugazi team in the Fugazi city won the Fugazi championship.
Good walk.
Yeah, he pitches.
Frank, you jealous that Chicago has their own ice cream machine?
No, I am not. I tell you what I like better. I like the popcorn machine a little bit better. But no. Oh, here we go. Check this out.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Just gonna leave it on red.
I'm gonna between innings.
You're a gangster. I'm not. You do you, baby.
Important man, but he's got to wait.
He literally just holstered that bitch back up.
He's got to wait for Brett Beatty to take his turn at bat before
Yes.
he gets a response.
Frank's just got a message from like an elite superstar person, and he goes, "Check it out," and then just puts it right back in the fucking holster. Straight up gangster. My God, dude.
You know, I like to be. I like to offer my services to both Donald Trump and Elon to mediate this feud and to join me on a Frank Walks. So let's bring back brotherhood and understand that both probably have their points of view.
Wow.
You want to do a Frank Walk special with Trump and Elon called Brotherhood?
Yes.
It's beautiful, Frank. Trying to save the world, solve all the problems.
I like Doge. What can I say?
Frank, would you go vegan if it guaranteed the Mets World Series win?
God, I'd starve.
What about vegan for a month?
What do you mean you'd starve? You could eat other things, Frank. You would not do it. That'd be a protest starvation if you starved.
I mean, when
Like, you could easily find a few things that you're okay with. You act like it's literally impossible. You're nuts, bro.
On the wall.
I would starve.
Who's up for this Mauricio spot?
no, I don't think Mauricio is starting today.
Who's being eaten? I didn't see the lineup. I saw Lindor was out. Oh, Alvarez. One of Acuna's names.
I'll never forget that. Frank, let's check it out. Then just posters it.
He's got to wait for Francisco Alvarez to take his at bat.
The true fan of it, man. It's 1-1. You can't really make that up.
Oh, so the Mets have beaten Knack. They have run early against him today, and then Knack beat the Yankees in between. Oh, I guess the Yankees didn't have the Knack that day.
Frank, you ever do haunted houses before?
Maybe when I was a real little kid.
I think we should do a haunted house this fall.
What about an escape room?
No, I would kill you. I'd get charged with murder. It wouldn't be just be intentional murder. What's the worst degree of murder?
First.
Yeah, first degree, fucking on camera, just bloody murder. I'd bludgeon your head within an hour. Hey, Jenks, by the way, do you see this little thing over here? It looks like the Mets logo from 1942. No, Frank, it's not a fucking clue.
Yeah, someone mentioned the ice cream machine. I'm not a big ice cream guy.
Damn.
I thought I was going to parachute in.
No, he's in New York.
But I like the popcorn machine better. I like the popcorn machine.
It's better that you don't have it.
Well, you know, I'm not an ice cream guy. I like lemon ice.
No, I'm saying the popcorn machine. So
Yeah.
You like going and hitting that thing.
Yeah. You mean the hockey pucks that Che made? I mean, that's what those was. Those were no longer burgers. Those were hockey pucks.
Ever burn anything there, Fleming?
Here and there. I want to see Acuna go back to hitting like he was in April. Did he come self-shaving or does he have ingrown hair?
We'd have to ask him. I mean, what do you think?
Well, he's got a Band-Aid on his upper cheek.
Could it be a pimple?
That too.
Or do you think he had a bar fight?
It's too small of a Band-Aid. It's like one of those like little
neck.
Yeah.
It's a little high for shaving.
So probably a pimple. Just look at the ear flap. It's by the ear flap.
That sucks to have like a terrible pimple and have to go on TV.
Come on. Don't try to just slap it. Slap it in the corner. That's what I would like to see. Slap it down the line.
You can slap it.
Nope. I feel like sometimes the Mets should be like Willie Mays Hayes. You hit it in the air, you have to drop and give me 60.
60?
Don't you remember?
Was it push-ups?
Yes.
But the number was 60?
I don't remember the number.
Okay, so that was a fair question. Are you responding?
Yeah.
There you go, guys. It's proof that I'm not responding for Frank. Awesome. That's exciting. It's funny when you put on your professional hat, Frank, and you write out like a thoughtful paragraph. If you compared that to some of your tweets late at night, it's literally like Harvey Dent. Slap the bass, Frank. Slap the bass. You ever see that movie, I Love You, Man?
No, I don't think I have. Oh, look at this.
Oh, the stream you're looking at.
Jonah Tong there is having high raising prospect. And Binghamton's looking really good lately. Look at that.
And we might have contact with him soon.
That would be great.
We are working on it.
Yes, possible Frank Walk's guest, maybe. Okay, this is the guy that's been giving up. This guy hit a home run yesterday, too.
Who is it?
Andy Pages,
What's he batting?
290. 2 outs from a shutout.
You're upset they didn't get the shutout last night?
No, but
That was a very Carl Anthony Towns type sound.
wow. I would have liked it. I would have liked there to be a shutout.
Soto. Look at how happy he is.
Well, he's looked a lot happier the last few days.
What a happy boy.
It looks like he's actually starting to enjoy himself. Yesterday they were playing flip the bottle. In the
Shuffle was back
Why have
last
we
night.
never
What?
done that?
The shuffle was back last night. So,
Have you ever done flip the bottle?
No.
Do you want to try it?
Is there anything in this? I mean,
I think you can have a little bit of it. Hold on, I'll move the
yeah, you need
computer
like a
back.
quarter.
How much do you need?
Like a quarter in it.
How much is in that?
about a quarter in it.
Hold on, wait. Can they see the floor? All right, go for it. Jesus, Frank, it doesn't need to flip 6 times. It's just like one. Try it again. Give it 3 tries, then we'll try it again later. Second. God damn it. Last one. One elegant flip. That was closer. Want to give one more?
All right, yeah.
Pick it up, you motherfucker. Ah! Gotta work on it. Gotta work on it.
I tried. All right, there's a strikeout. Little delay on the call by the umpire.
Come on, I'll be on your shit, bro.
You hear a lot of PA system is?
Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
He's dancing right
It's
now.
disorienting.
Freddie Freeman's out today too. Huh?
Yep. Lindor's got a little bit of a broken toe.
Yeah.
This guy's got to. This guy's got to use the name Enrique. He should not use that name with that spelling.
Go ahead, break it down for me. What are we talking about?
Break it down.
It's a slur. You can't say it.
Oh, then thank you, Phil. You showed up at the exact right time. Apologies, Frank. Apologies, Street. No, we're good. Say less. Say less. You got me. You had me. Whatever you said.
I remember the first time I saw it at City Field.
No, you're good. You're good. You got out of the woods there, and I threw myself into.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Just stay out of the woods.
I thought you were giving him a.
No, I don't set out
Hospital pass.
No.
No, his name is Enrique, and that's that's the name he should
Enrique,
use.
Enrique Hernandez.
Look at Lee's hat. What do you think of that for? Weird colors. And she's got a fan. What is she, rich? From the 1600s?
Probably from the 1940s.
She was a time traveler?
No, that was just her prime.
Jesus.
She probably hung around Hollywood and Vine back then.
I think she's, you know.
How else do you make money in LA? Plastic surgeon, actor.
Chill. You've covered a lot of topics today, man. We were all over the place. All over the place.
Towing that line.
Dancing on it like Dion. High step in the line.
You know, New York and LA should have a good rivalry. and I'm just here to stoke the fires.
There's still there's a good little pump there.
I don't put anything on popcorn. Who puts things on popcorn? I put butter on it. Butter and salt. That's all you need. Only thing you put on popcorn.
Why are you so disgusted with a fan that does something different?
No. I just said, what do I put on popcorn? So I just answered the question.
I would never put butter on popcorn. It's food repellent.
Hell, yeah, you're allergic to dairy. What can I say? I mean, dairy. When you're allergic to dairy, dairy can be scary.
That's what you could say. It's a good question, Frank. Why does Buster hate you and the Mets so much? Like, where does his hatred come
I don't know. It's been a mystery. He's hated the Mets for 30 years.
Because your hatred's obviously more than valid. His is just random. Look at this. You're doing like a fucking dog front stroke with 5 pound. That was a good one. How'd you come up with that?
Just trying to get.
That is awesome.
Under it. Am I wrong?
Did I carry?
Wow.
Who hit that?
Nimmo.
Let's
I
go!
only got under that.
I didn't think that was carrying out. But they say the ball carries better in the day in Dodger Stadium. That would have been a fly ball yesterday.
He's been batting incredibly well, Frank.
He's finally come alive. What can I say?
In the on deck circle with the sludge.
Yeah, since he started using that sledgehammer.
I love a good. I used to, when I managed a sales team, I walked around with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, instead of using a bat in the on deck circle, he swings a sledgehammer. Not the first player to do that. Not the first player to do that.
You should get you a sledgehammer to walk around with. That'd be excellent. Get some random shit. Marte?
Did I get out of here?
Marte?
Ah,
Yes, it did. All right.
Marte!
come on. Like 3 solo shots?
Yep.
One thing about this guy is he is not past his prime.
Yeah.
He's still got it. I mean, look at that build, Frank. You guys fucking ripped.
He is like a jack.
The ladies love him. The guys want to be him. He's hitting dingers for the Mets. Isn't the best player not even playing today? You're still just
Yeah, no Lindor today.
beating up on the Dodgers? God, this feels good. Did you see that or did you miss it?
I saw it.
Nice.
I need him to hit at least a double
Is that for the parlay or for you?
for the parlay.
So what are the? So you have the Mets. Tell everybody your DK parlay.
Well, one's already hit. I need one RBI from Pete
Tell them
Alonso.
what hit. Sorry.
I just did.
Okay. Sorry. Go on.
I needed one RBI from Pete Alonso. I got it. I need over 15.5 outs for David Peterson. I needed 2 bases for Soto, so a double would hit that leg. Home run would also be nice, but
And you said Mets, right?
yes,
Mets plus what? 1.5.
1.5.
So to be honest with you, I don't really understand what the Soto shuffle is. It's like what he does before he's getting ready to bat,
Yes,
and he has a tendency to hit home runs after he does it.
it's kind of like a style of his. It's like kind of like
It's like
profile.
when he's feeling good. Like what's the?
Stares down the pitcher.
But why does he do it every time? Is my question. I guess it's just random.
It used to be that he'd like do it like it's kind of like a groove thing.
It's like a groove thing. Okay.
When it starts getting a lot.
That's it.
He just did it.
Yes.
Oh baby.
Ah.
At least he shuffles.
But you see how he puts one foot down, up, 1 foot down,
Can you,
and then like
you want to just show us?
I remember PMT showed us that. It's kind of like he's got 1 foot in the box. I gotta do it. Well, he's left-handed, so all right. He puts 1 foot down, and does like kind of like this before settling in the plate.
Well, let's keep batting now. A little bit under 3.
333, I think. Just,
No, that's just like in the last few games. It might be inching close to 300 again. It was like 280, 285, something like that a couple days ago. Before this little stretch.
They hit Pete.
He gets hit all the time.
That wasn't even like close. They plunked him. Couldn't have gotten out of the way if you wanted.
Nope.
Right? Yeah, that's whoa. It's got him the ribs. Think there's any chance they brawl today, Frank?
Probably not.
When's the last time there was an actual brawl with people throwing punches?
It happens like once or twice a year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I remember that guy, what was it, second base, who swung and then just got knocked into oblivion.
Yep.
That was pretty epic.
Rogad Odor. Oh, yeah. Oh, was that Tim Anderson against who else? Who was that? That was Jose Ramirez against Tim Anderson or something like that? Or Luis Robert?
I think it was
No, Ramirez against Luis. Who was the guy that got knocked out?
Tim Anderson.
Yeah. Jose Ramirez. This guy like got up to like willing to fight, and the guy who was like challenged to the fight just came in and one punch right in the middle, right up the middle, and just like knocked him out. Of course, it was the White Sox guy got knocked out.
$58 pitches.
Yeah, it's not where you want to be.
Not where you want to be. How much do you think that watch costs?
Probably about $150,000, or actually no, what would I say, $15,000, something like that.
If you were worth like $20 million, what's the craziest thing you buy? Like, what would you spend a lot of money on that's totally unnecessary?
The 1952 Topps baseball card set.
How much would that run?
Probably $1 million at least.
Fuck them kids. Need my tops.
That's the first set ever. Next year, Topps is going to be
If you
celebrating
had 20 million, Frank, how much would you give to good charities you believe in?
$500,000.
It's an honest answer. Probably do a little better, but okay. Hold them up.
Bottom of the order's up, though.
Should we get Lindor? What would be on deck?
No. You would let
It's
off.
on nine.
You would let off.
Plays at the bottom of the order.
That's who's coming up now.
Yes, I'm saying it'd be on deck.
No. That's top of the order. That's after the bottom of the order. Like I'm talking 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters.
Those are coming up. Gotcha.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought 9 was coming up.
No.
Good. Bases loaded. Frank, lock in. But you said bottom of the order, but Beatty's been playing well.
No, he's cooled off a little bit. He was a
Okay.
little hotter like 2 weeks ago.
So that's probably why they put Marte up.
He just had a line of flows. Marte would have probably been batting 6th. Swing is long. Swing was too long.
Felt very good.
Yeah, you see the speakers in the background? Look at them.
Yeah, it looks like for a prison yard. Do you have an arm? Woo! Runner safe. Mets up 4-0.
He has a little arm.
Pete makes Frank look like
But
Usain
Pete
Bolt when it
Alonso.
comes to form.
Oh, it's fucking Conforto. You used to have an arm.
Show Pete sprinting. I love that.
Yeah, not a good throw.
Terrible job on the camera, man. We didn't get to enjoy Pete's run. Good slide. That was a very good slide. Stayed way outside because he's slow as fuck.
Slow as fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh. And now goes Alvarez.
Here we go. This is what we want. Show us Pete running. Oh, look at that. You should challenge him to a
He's
race.
got
I
the
was gonna
worst.
say, one-on-one race, you two would be incredible. At least we got something.
Alvarez.
4 runs, Frank.
No, that's good. That's good. It's just Alvarez. I just wish his bats were better. I mean, I expected him to be like a really good catcher when he hit those 25 homers. But golly, he's turning into Anthony Recker. Kevin Plawecki. Going to be at Old Timers Day.
Yeah, I know. Seen that.
Norvartis. Who is this Cooper Stanfreck? This guy's annoying me.
I mean, that's pretty funny that he said LeBron James is going to own the Dolphins. Of all the mean stuff we get, that's really not that bad.
He actually does. He actually does own a share of the Dolphins.
He does.
Yes, he does. When Stephen Ross took over the team, the first couple of years he was there, he had the orange carpet, and every week would announce a new celebrity has a stake in the Dolphins. This includes the Williams sisters, LeBron James, he was with the Heat at the time, Dwayne Wade.
Gabrielle Union?
No, but J-Lo, A-Rod.
Bradley Beal is part of that group.
Sounds like a bunch of really good people. Really wholesome.
Lil Wayne, I think, actually owns a little piece of the Dolphins. I mean, they had the celebrity carpet, the orange carpet, and they didn't talk about how the team played this year. Went 4-12, and wasted another top draft pick again on fucking Ryan Trashy Hill. Justin Tigwald. When Brandon Nimmo goes to bed, I think I lose faith in all humanity and God. I think I'm starting to wonder if the other guy's in charge when Brandon Nimmo goes bad. So sometimes, I got to speak to him and hope that he can help get a hit. And where was that pitch?
Dodgers play by different rules, Frank.
They really got to do something with these umpires. And you know what site is
strike 4.
Yeah, you know what site's not very good.
What?
Umpire scorecard.
Oh yeah, they missed the Ohtani call.
It
was right down the middle. I know he won the game. I wouldn't have pitched Ohtani in that spot. I would have just walked him, loaded the bases up for Teoscar, just taking my shot.
Nah.
You think? I mean, he just missed the walk-off home run.
But you don't put the go-ahead.
It's Ohtani though.
It's second base.
It's Shohei Ohtani.
You don't put
Is there any hitter ever in the history of baseball you'd walk in that spot?
Barry Bonds?
No.
You wouldn't walk Bonds in that spot?
No.
There's your answer.
What about Babe Ruth?
Nope. You don't put the winning run on second base.
What if a gun's to your head?
You don't put the winning
You
run.
tell me to pull the trigger? I respect the fuck out of that, Frank. You're willing to die for that. Shoot me. I'm not putting anybody on second.
I mean, if it's second and third, you walk them. But
you can't walk a guy in front of Ohtani, man.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, at that point, a base hit beats you. Still, if it's first and third, it might have to be a double. Or in the case of Ohtani, just missed a home run. It was a sacrifice fly, and you get to live another day.
He got lucky that ball didn't carry out.
You get to live on another day. Yeah, it sucks. This is why walks are one of the things that bother me most. And now he's just lost the plate.
don't think Otani's ever hit into a double play. At least that I've seen. Why he can't walk? Miguel Rojas.
And that's where having Lindor out the lineup hurts you. And this lineup is just so damn deep. Can't walk the 9-hitter. Oh, so loud.
Frank, how come you didn't want to do the summer house?
I'm too old for that shit.
I mean, you and Dante are about the same age.
Phil, I did have one idea. Wouldn't it be great if one Sunday morning after they've all been out on a Saturday night doing God knows what, especially like a few weeks in when they're all tired, if Sunday morning they wake up to Frank Cooks? Oh no. Fuck! Frank just banging pots and pans together, like singing and cooking, everyone's hungover.
Well, Taylor had a chance at that.
Here's another thing where you missed Lindor today.
Call a mound visit.
No, he'd do a sneaky one when it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like after a double, you just go over to the mound, and, which is why it's time to name him captain.
Did Otani not score on that?
I guess he waited to see if the ball was going to be called or not. Oh, come on. You know, when you start losing the pit, when you start losing the strike zone, then you start floating the ball, and that's you start getting hit hard. The the Devils sold out a couple years ago, but I don't think they sell it anymore, and it's hard to find, sadly.
So you had a jersey, hat, pin.
Yes.
What am I forgetting?
I haven't gotten it yet, but someone actually has a car bumper sticker.
Brilliant.
And I also have socks.
Should it be a bumper sticker or a car bumper sticker?
This is his car.
It should probably be bumper.
Probably.
They should have thought that one through for an extra second.
But I also have socks, which of course I'll never wear.
Yeah.
The camera work has sucked today.
It's 4-2. 1 out, bottom 3.
You hear them talk about the noise, like the amps on wheels?
Don't turn it up.
Will you hear it?
It's terrible.
I mean, every team has walk-up music, but you can't hear it this loudly over the broadcast. You like I said that loudly? God, he's just.
Throwing ball one to every hitter.
And that's that's why whenever people say, "Oh, you get ridiculous living and dying in every pitch," it's why I live and die in every pitch.
No, it's still ridiculous.
It still is ridiculous.
That was not at all like you thought you got us there. That was not a gotcha moment, Frank.
You throw ball one, the season's still alive.
Yeah, see,
They're still on pace for 102 wins.
Right. See, this is why I live and die with everything. What are you talking about?
No one's dying in June.
Don't hit a home run. For the love of God.
It's too slow.
Yeah. Get out of the inning.
We're gonna have to score a lot of runs today.
It's 4-3 Mets. Bottom third, 2 outs. Man on first.
That's why you can't walk the 9-hitter. Walking the 9-hitter is just.
You have a lot of rules, Francis.
Yes, I do.
It's essentially, you want everyone to bat 1,000 and pitch perfect games.
Yes, I do. Well, that's in the unwritten book of baseball rules. That's officially been published more than 1,000 times.
Get this year, you just
Guys, we're streaming here.
Oh boy. This guy, Nick Walker, I guess he's a Dodger fan, thinks that the hearing noises. I am a Devil fan. Let me tell you something. The Devils do the same goddamn thing the Dodgers do. And I don't like it there either.
And the Jets.
Oh, fuck the Jets. What are the other scores going on right now? Just checking the other MLB scores right now.
Yeah, Philly's down 9-1. The A's are going to win again. Not again. Second time in the last month. They're up 12-1.
What have they won? One of the last 21 games?
Yep.
Golly. Oh, I remember that game.
Yep.
That was 2 days after Bartolo Colon's home run.
Mm-hmm.
And I was.
Probably wasn't good when our pitchers were our only source of offense.
I was really in a bad way. That's when I was probably about 525 pounds and suffering MRSA.
It must have sucked when we were that big.
It did.
Everything must have been just so difficult.
And 9 years later.
It's crazy.
Oh, come on, Acuna. You were just so good in the early in the season. Yes, you were hitting the ball where it was pitched. You weren't trying to be your brother. You're not your brother.
I can tell you his last hard hit ball was.
It's a personal thing to say to the TV.
Well, he's not his brother.
Well, Frank, you want to know something funny? I
think he is his brother. I
Frank,
don't know what you're talking
Frank,
about.
back in March, Marty took Ronald Acuna MVP 30-1 odds.
Got roasted.
His current odds are now 130-1 because Marty didn't realize how much time Acuna would miss. Come on.
Damn. It's a good catch.
Did he actually catch it? Oh yeah.
You know, I'll say this about baseball. One thing that's changed, and one thing that makes hitting harder these days than it was in the past.
Mhm.
These fucking gloves are like 10 times better than what they were using just 20 years ago. Baseball gloves in the 80s were not like this. Were definitely not like this. That wouldn't have been a catch.
80s were a lot more than 20 years ago, buddy. Frank still thinks the 80s were 20 years ago. 20 years ago in the 80s, let me tell you, those mitts were a whole different, and they're playing on that hard AstroTurf with the steel.
Concrete.
Frank, you're missing a couple decades there, pal. Elementary kicked in. You're like Stu. You're perpetually in 1985.
I think the strike year's concern is 2027, not 2026.
Well, the Braves DFA blew it.
Oh no! I want to blew it again. Oh no! He blew it again. DFA'd?
Yep.
You know, he's already played for 3 teams this year. I mean, that guy's a certified bum. Bum.
How do you define a certified bum?
Who was that guy last year? That the Mets. What was his name? Early in the season, the Mets released him. He went to the Twins, lost the game. Came back to the Mets, lost the game.
Tonkin?
Yeah, that's who it is. Michael Tonkin.
Certified bum?
Yeah, Michael Toxin. Remember I was calling him Michael Toxin?
Now that you say toxin, I know who you're talking about. Did not recognize the other name. You're living in North Korea.
So, I mean, that this guy's now going to be on his 4th team this year. I don't think Jenks wants anything to do with KD.
With who?
Kevin Durant.
I'd be interested.
At the right price, I'm open to something like that. I don't think he's a toxic person. He's had bad luck
Would
lately.
you break up the Nova guys, Mikhail and Josh Hart?
Like, you give me a hypothetical package.
I know a package report.
Yeah. So, like, if we had to give up one of them, for example, I think that's an easy yes.
I think about both.
If you give up both, I think it's harder because at their ages, you got 2 rotation guys that can play on both ends. I don't know how much Durant has left, but yeah, I'd have to think about it. That's not a no-brainer one. It also matters what they're doing to the rest of the roster.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of holes to fill. They need a fucking coach.
I think you're going to get Johnny Bryant back.
So that made me feel a lot better about that. The fact that he used to be an assistant, he knows the players.
He's paid his dues. He deserves to be a coach.
Well, that's not a good reason to hire somebody to be the coach of the next
But it's also like,
I'd rather a proven guy that's won a title. But I like that he knows the team.
I think
that makes a difference.
I think Mike Malone would be like.
That's who I want.
No, he's basically everything Tibbs was.
Well,
Too much faith in Russell Westbrook. Didn't play his bench deep enough.
I mean, you can pick him apart, but he did win a title. Any coach.
But Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Then they fired him and they took OKC to 7 games. So how good of a coach was he?
And they lost though. They didn't get that far. They got the second round.
Yeah, I mean, but they took OKC to 7 games. No one even touched them.
I think both statements can be true. Jokic is Jokic, and I think Malone's a good coach. But I hear you. He's similar to Tibbs. And I think you're right. They probably want somebody that's going to use Cat on offense.
Yeah.
In a way that he can meow.
Supposedly, that Cat was the one that drove this change.
Well, that's just a flunder.
That's a flunder. I think it was a lot. I think it was a majority of the players. It wasn't just Cat.
No, I actually saw it.
They interviewed all the players. I think it was a very
They
by
interviewed all-
committee decision.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
I
just.
think McHale probably was like a leading factor because he spoke up about Tibbs back in March about the minutes.
I think a lot of them did. And it is true that the subs in the playoffs were like disoriented.
Yeah.
So, good walk.
Or the fact that there's the line, like they never experimented with double bigs and
It's
for a
crazy.
year.
I mean, all you have to do is look at the way Landry Shamet was playing and the
Yeah.
fact that these guys were playing 40 minutes a night. That guy could have been playing, and they would play campaign over him.
I think that
Shamet was
They-
a solid two-way
they
player.
made the decision to fire Tibbs before the playoffs started, and they just like
That's what Mikey Betts said. And I think
It's
you're
like
right.
unless we're in the finals, he's being fired.
That's what Mikey said this morning.
Anonymous source. Yeah, it may have played.
It's NBA Central. I thought it might be Central. I was.
Yeah,
I
it
was
may
gonna
have played.
such a good
I mean,
laugh.
I think every player played a part.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like when those accounts will be like, "This team is might be interested in Giannis this summer." I always feel like responding. Every team is interested
It's
in
like,
Giannis.
wow, the Raptors have
That's
interest
not
in Giannis.
news. like, come on. Everybody wants the best players. Yeah, no shit.
I wouldn't hate if Nate Oates got hired by the Knicks.
Really?
I mean, it'd be funny. Bosco's in courtside. Bosco and Spike Lee.
Okay, it's this video coordinator.
Frank, I got a good question for you. If you had to take over the,
I've done a walk with Shaheen Holloway, but I wouldn't mind doing another.
Frank, what do you think about the A's waiting till they left Oakland to induct like Mark Mulder, Barry Zito, and Tim Hudson into like their Hall of Fame?
Well, they forgot that they were in on the 2002 team.
Yeah.
So, though the Scott Hatteberg should have got in the Hall of Fame. The greatest first baseman of all time. But John Fisher just sucks. And why do it in Sacramento? Why not wait to Vegas then? I mean, that's a double slap in the face. No, everyone hates that stadium. Everyone hates that stadium. There has to be a better solution. I think the A's almost would rather play 162 road games than play at that stadium right now.
All right. Let's get on base for Pete.
like the spot. Top 4, 1 out. Mets up, 2 runners on, first and second.
So the Mets
Go
were
down to Soto.
able to chase Knack, and the Yankees couldn't touch Knack. All 4.
Want no part of Soto.
Nope.
Pete. I think he's going to win the home run derby this year, Frank.
Well, we'll see if
I
he
mean,
does
he's
it.
gonna go on
I don't
it.
want him in the home run.
We don't-
I'm tired of
You
watching.
know,
him
you
in
know
the
he's
derby.
doing it, and you want him to win, so he bats 400 the rest of the year. So feel like God.
Oh,
I think as a Mets fan at this point, you have to just embrace it and root for him to win. Because God knows he's not giving it up.
damn.
Oh, just missed that.
Yeah, he did that like, because that dip sometimes drives it. Yep, like right there.
just gonna sack fly at least.
Frank, would you throw out the first pitch for a Dodgers game?
I can't see that happening, but I guess first pitches are first pitches. It's an honor. And to spread my message,
What's your message?
get moving. If I could do it, you could do it.
God bless.
Pitching in a crush. It's better versus lefties this year.
Oh, that sucked.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, this is that. If they lose the game, this is where the ending you'll remember. Jenks, you think Koliak gets minutes next season?
Pollock?
Yes.
I don't, but I like him. But with Deuce and Brunson, he's too small. I don't think you're going to play that many small guys. Right, Phil?
Yeah.
He's got a really great passing instincts, though. You can see that in the preseason. Very, very.
I think the Thunder are going to murder the Pacers.
Sweet.
5.
Gentlemen sweep.
Gentlemen sweep.
Well, one night the Pacers get hot from 3.
Yeah.
That's fair. I hope Hartenstein wins MVP.
Yeah, so they'll be surprised if Tyrese tries to freeze out Pascal.
Do you think there's actual tension there? Do you think they had to have a conversation?
That would be funny.
Because there's either an elephant in the room or they had a conversation.
That would be funny.
How do you think that conversation would go? Who would mediate? Or do you think they just talk man to man?
Hey, I should be the MVP.
This is Tyrese.
Nah. You saw what I did out there? They couldn't stop me. The hell they couldn't. Look what I did in game 1. I hit the game-winning shot. I gave the choke signal. Man, my friend, I should be the MVP.
That's good. I like the my friend. That was nice touch. Nice extra touch.
God damn it! Peterson shouldn't pitch against the same team twice in 1 week. Yeah, see Peterson once and then see Peterson maybe in 2 months. Will we ever see Pat Bev back in the NBA? I wouldn't doubt him. I wouldn't doubt it. What?
I think so. If he puts his mind to it and wants to, he will. He's a hard worker.
Yes.
So I'm sure he'll get somewhere if he wants to.
Come on.
Josh heard it.
Nice.
Mets double play.
Nice. Definitely not the best double play combination the Mets have.
Because Lindor's out?
Yeah.
Do you still have any feelings about the Gucci glove? Is that still around?
It's his style. I just wish it was. I don't care what glove he has as long as it uses it properly and correctly. I still think it was just ridiculous that he had a Gucci glove.
So if he started using it improperly, would the Gucci glove become a problem again?
If it's stiff and causing errors, yes.
It's pretty fair, I guess. Let's go, Peterson. Get out of this.
Yeah, especially get this motherfucker out.
You said you need to get him one out in the sixth?
Yeah.
For the parlay plus the Mets.
Yeah.
And you need Soto still.
Yeah, still need Soto to get a double at least. Good. I like getting Michael Cano out of the game. Michael Cano. That's a guy. Came up pretty good at the Mets' first rookie season. Was having a good second season, and they fucked with his swing, and he never was good again.
How'd they fuck with his swing?
They said that they wanted him to power the ball more.
Exit velo?
Yep. Launch angle.
Launch angle and exit velo?
Yes.
That's pretty much everything.
And then they try to point out to him that he was a more high-value player because his BABIP was better now, as opposed to when he was trying to slap the ball.
I miss BABIP. You haven't complained about BABIP at all this year. What does BABIP mean again?
Batting average on balls put in play.
Why do you hate it so much?
Because if you come up,
Oh, the strikeout looking doesn't. You don't even.
they take out your strikeouts.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. That's pretty generous of them.
There's not even that.
We're live streaming right now. No.
It's the BABIP. The BABIP is the worst stat of all time, especially now that strikeouts are people strike out a whole lot more than they used to. Because there actually used to be shame in striking out. Actual shame. It was like if you struck out, you fucking suck, and they tell you fucking suck. And you probably wouldn't be in the late majors too much longer.
Well, that's what we still got you around for.
Yes, yes, it is. Mets need to get a lot more runs. You see, this is another thing. The beach should be on this side, not that side.
What are you talking about?
The beach is facing the wrong way.
That. Please expand on that.
It should face.
The right.
Yes, it should face the east.
The Pacific Ocean.
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying. The east has the better angle of the ocean on the east coast here in Atlantic. You see our view of it on the.
So beaches facing west are evil to you? Have you ever seen a sunset on a beach facing west?
I like setting over the mountains better.
Have you ever seen a sunset on a beach facing west?
No.
Okay, you should try it sometime. It's quite beautiful. I mean, that was one of your weirder complaints ever, and I've heard some crazy shit out of your mouth. The beach is facing the wrong way. What the fuck?
Who is a worse Met, Vogelback or Ruff?
Oh, John Mayer's there, Frank. He's a great guitarist. Don't hate on John Mayer. Are you familiar with this game or no?
I know he's a singer.
You ever heard him like fucking shred a guitar?
No.
He's very good. One of the goats, I believe.
Ah, nice little surprise bunt.
It's a good effort by whoever the hell made that play. Ross. kind of got the camera right in your neck.
I should back it up a little bit, probably. Oh, God, Alvarez! You know, maybe if he took a pitch, maybe if he didn't just swing at the first pitch every single time, he'd actually be batting 200. Golly. Torrens should be the everyday catcher. I have seen enough of Alvarez.
Basta.
Well, Phillies lost. White Sox won. Hey, I think they split a 4-game series with the Tigers. Not bad for the White Sox.
Shout out Rhinestone. Not bad, Frank. That's like a sweep for a normal team.
I don't think you need a DFA Alvarez, but I think if you send him down to Syracuse for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe you can find a way to fix him. That happens sometimes. And I think the Mets have to. Keith Hernandez even said it happened to him in 1976 or 77.
Didn't that kind of work with Baby?
Maybe. Worked with Vientos last year.
Sounds like it.
You see what did I tell you before about Acuna? Slap the ball. Slap the ball. Look what he did.
A little slappy.
He is not a power hitter. He's a slap hitter.
Who was the Jeter was kind of a slap hitter, wasn't he? He wins. He had it in his repertoire.
He did have it in his repertoire.
Okay, who is like a classic late '90s slap hitter that I remember?
Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs. Didn't he have the same chicken before every
Yeah.
game for like 20 years?
Yeah. Wade Boggs is kind of a slap hitter.
I feel like he's who I would be in baseball. Wade Boggs.
A guy you've never heard of? Well, I'll tell you one that you've heard of. Pete Rose. Pete Rose is a slap hitter.
Was that his main go-to?
He has 4,256 career hits.
I know he's got all the hits, Francis.
But that
was the main go-to. Okay.
That he'd spray the ball everywhere.
Who was the guy I haven't heard of?
Rod Carew.
Was there cable television yet?
Cable TV was starting up as his career was ending.
Got it.
Ah! That fucking thing looked like it was. That thing just fucking hung up there on a fucking wire. That would have got a fucking run in.
Got ourselves a close game here.
Yeah, Rod Carew retired in 1985. You know, he got his 3,000th hit the same day that Tom Seaver won his 300th game.
Yeah, of course I knew that.
No, I'm just telling everyone else
I
here.
don't think I knew that.
Tony Gwynn wasn't a power. Yeah, you're right. Tony Gwynn wasn't a power hitter. Yeah, but I wouldn't.
You were about to say it.
I know. I said. I misread it as was a power hitter. I think Tony Gwynn was more of a different, like.
He never struck out.
Yeah, he just made contact. I'm talking slap hitters are ones that. Tony Gwynn. You know, maybe you can make the argument he's a slap hitter. But I'm talking about the guys who just could spray the ball everywhere and get little hits and are kind of fast. Yeah, I agree. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be a disaster in Pittsburgh.
How many games do you think he plays?
11.
How many appearances on the Pat McAfee show?
27. Pat McAfee, and Joe Rogan must be going through it right now with the divorce.
No comment. It's a wild time to be alive. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. And Elon came off so likable, and I like his ideas. I think hell yeah. I mean, big ass spending bill. Is that what it's called? The big ass spending bill.
Depends who you ask.
Well, it looks like a big ass spending bill to me.
Most of them are, historically speaking.
Oh, there's a great slap hitter. Thank you.
Nice job. Who is it? Give him a shout.
Yes, Brendan Powers nailed it. The best,
Wow, Brendan Powers, very good.
the
Good
best
work.
slap hitter of all time.
Can you give me a hint? Will I be able to guess this?
Yes,
Okay.
superstar.
Superstar. Oh, Ichiro.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't even look. I didn't look at my computer, I swear.
Yes, 100% Ichiro.
You want to know why? Because you said small, fast, and then I remember how he had just incredible batting average.
I think he had like a inside the park home run to be named All-Star Game MVP one year, and it wasn't like it was misplay. It's just like he just ripped the ball down the right field line and like hugged the corner.
And he was so fast.
Yeah.
It's crazy too. He didn't even join MLB till what? He was like 28 or something.
Yep.
You ever seen the video when he meets Michael Jordan and he's like very shy and nervous?
He has 3,000 career MLB hits. And
How many guys are in that club?
probably about 25, 30. I'm not sure.
Tiny amount of people.
But the fact that he came in the league at 28 and had 3,000 hits is amazing.
Yeah.
If you add his hits in Japan to his hits in the MLB, he has more hits than Pete Rose.
How would you weight it? Would you count 60% or something?
You can't count Japan. The
Well,
ball
I'll
is
ask you the better question. Who do you think was the better player?
Ichiro.
I thought you'd say that.
Oh, God.
Where do you put him in like all time? Is he up there with the best of the best of the best of the best?
I wouldn't put him with the best of the best, but it's definitely up there. You know,
Because he was a great two-way player.
yeah, good arm, good fielder. You know, the funny thing is this? Is one person says he's not a Hall of Famer. One person.
Someone we know?
Nope, nobody mentioned it. The guy kept his vote anonymous.
So we don't know who it is.
Nope.
It was Nate.
But they had the Hall of Fame vote last year, and he's getting in. So it's not like he's not getting in.
Well, there's just some guy that wanted to just make a point.
Yeah, he was one vote away from being a unanimous
How
selection
many
for the
have
Hall of
there
Fame.
been unanimous in the past?
One.
Two.
The same top of the order is just tearing him apart today. The top of the order is just murdering him. Come on, 3 more outs.
Frank, your favorite player of all time, is it Strahl, Gooden, or Ruth?
It probably is good, and if you really think about it.
What about Mays?
Well, that's before my time, but yeah, I would Mays up there if I would have been able to. He's a player that I wish I would have seen that I didn't see. That's what I would put Mays at.
I'm hearing rumblings that it was Buster Only that didn't vote for Ichiro.
It probably was, fucking asshole. Jeter also got was also 1 vote away.
Do you think he should have been unanimous?
No. And the guy who didn't vote for,
Are you a Jeter hater?
but the guy who didn't vote for Jeter says it would have been wrong to make Derek Jeter a unanimous Hall of Famer when nobody else except Mariano Rivera was unanimous.
Rivera deserved it, right?
He's the best closer of all time. Best closer of all time. The problem is the way they used to vote fucking sucked. So because Willie Mays wasn't unanimous because of racist writers. Hank Aaron, same reason.
Well, if there's a track record of those writers being racist, they should rescind their votes, and those guys should.
They may be dead.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying though they can. They should say that it is a unanimous Hall of Famer. Those votes should be in the trash. If you got some racist voting, fuck that guy. He should be out.
The problem is we're trying to rectify something that happened 48 years ago.
Ain't that hard to rectify? You just fucking backspace, rewrite it, and boom.
But does that, if they maybe just put one guy in the Hall of Fame by one vote or something like that, that could hurt that other guy, or you just discount his Willie Mays vote?
I'm saying if there was like a handful of writers that were known, racist, trying to undermine.
Because that is the and I think
they should throw out all of their ballots from history.
All right, he got out of it.
Fuck yeah, got out of the innocent.
I don't know how far Mays was from being unanimous, but there was probably a group of like 5, 10, maybe even a little bit more than that, writers that they could actually point to and say, "Oh,
that's what I'm saying."
Yeah, he never voted for a black player.
It's not like it's just those are corrupted votes. So
yeah, no, totally corrupted. But it's really terrible. And if Willie Mays gets into the Hall of Fame as a unanimous choice, if Mickey Mantle gets in the Hall of Fame as a unanimous choice, there was actually some writers that said they would not vote for someone to get in and on the first ballot because they didn't think anyone should get in on the first ballot.
How is it like passed down generationally?
Yes. Oh, yes. Baseball writer? Yes. Baseball writers are the biggest pricks in the world. Not Pat Ragazzo. He's different than him, but I'm talking about
everyone else.
I'm talking about the long history of baseball has some of the most smuggest personalities. Look at them. You mentioned the movie to me. 61.
Yeah.
These guys. So what do you think about Mickey Mantle getting batting fourth? It's not on me. I have more runs, but he's the star of the show. Maris stinks. They're playing favorites to Mantle.
Leads.
Yeah, I mean, look at the movie 61. That is your average baseball writer.
Directed by Billy Crystal. Was that an HBO original?
HBO original.
That was a fun movie. I remember watching it when I was a kid.
So onto these baseball writers, think who the hell they are. That's why the Hall of Fame's so fucked up right now. I mean, Kurt Schilling should be in the Hall of Fame. Scott Rowland, he must have kissed so much ass because he doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Phil's nodding in approval.
Harold Baines, of course, I got into the Veterans Committee. There are at least 50 players who deserve to be in the Hall of Fame before Harold Baines. 50! I mean, Don Mattingly, Keith Hernandez, Dale Murphy, you friggin' name it, Vida Person, Al Oliver, Rusty Staub, I mean, Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Alex Rodriguez. Can you? I mean, God, Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame. Just every time I think about that, it makes me sick.
How about Frank Thomas?
Oh, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Wasn't he on the Juice? Or was that his nickname?
He was a big hurt.
Oh, the big hurt.
But
I thought he was the big Juice.
He's never been caught. And
all right, innocent until proven guilty. Enough said. Don't give us the Jordan shrug, dude.
We truly don't know.
The double-weighted Jordan shrug.
We
really?
truly don't know who did what. And the only fair solution is just to forgive everyone and realize it was Bud Selig's fault.
Brought back baseball, that home run, 1998. You were too young. When Sosa and McGuire were chasing Maris.
Oh yeah,
wasn't that amazing, Frank? That summer.
It was.
Every day you check Sports Center. Back when Sports Center was awesome, and you get the highlights.
It's police now, but it wasn't police then.
Sosa had that hop.
So you cannot. I don't fault any player for using steroids. I don't. You just recognize the error for what it is, and you let everyone that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame get in the Hall of
What
Fame.
about the guy in the Brewers that had that whole?
Brian Braun.
Yeah.
Ryan Braun's a little different
Yeah.
story. He was in the era where he got punished. He got punished. He threw someone on the bus, and you know what? He didn't end up with the
Didn't
Hall.
he really do more than? Didn't he like act holier than thou
Yes.
about it?
Yes.
And then he ended
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers bet his salary on it. Never
Yeah.
paid up.
And at the end of the
Never
day,
paid up.
at the end of the day, after he had
Who'd you
it,
bet it with?
Stephen A. Smith, I think.
Love that.
at the end of the day, when his career, when he finally stopped doing steroids,
Yeah.
he became a very average player.
Yeah, one thing I'd say about, correct me if I'm wrong, Frank, but I feel like Frank Thomas was always a big dude.
Yeah.
So I would actually, it wouldn't stun me if he didn't. But
Fuck.
like he's still in studio, looks like he could bench.
Oh, Soto tried to hit that one to the moon.
Yeah. He's behind it.
Ugh.
Think Peterson will get to your spot?
Needs one more out.
Yeah, so he'll probably get that, right?
We hope.
Is Scherzer a Hall of Famer?
Yes. Didn't pitch like it with the Mets, but he's a Hall of Famer.
Albert Pujols isn't even on the Hall of Fame list yet.
He's not eligible yet.
So how about guys like Barry Bonds every year, Frank? When these really snooty baseball writers get their ballots, is Barry Bonds' name even on it?
It was for 10 years.
And then what happens after 10 years?
It doesn't get on there again. It has to go through the veterans. And
What does that mean?
that means that a group of baseball purists get
Purists,
together.
Are these ex-players or more just pretend?
Some ex players, some pretentious people.
Okay.
Tony La Russa was leading the charge a couple of years ago, and he's the one who got Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And it's just they meet, and they look up, they examine the Hall of Fame credentials of a different player.
So there's essentially no transparency and no criteria. It's
Right.
just totally
Right.
off the cuff, whatever the fuck they feel
Right.
like.
And they call
Just
it
like the writers' vote.
they call it the modern era. They don't have like the old school, and they'll alternate one year. So one year they'll have modern era players put up for consideration, and the next year they'll have golden era baseball players examined.
That doesn't make a ton of sense either.
No,
So then
do it.
question-
They examine everyone every year.
If
I mean, that's how Gil Hodges got in the Hall of Fame.
what's going
After
on with guys like McGuire, Bonds,
60 years.
Are any of them getting put back on the ballot?
No.
So they've all only been on the first 10 and then they disappear?
Yep. Here's another guy who should be in the Hall of Fame, Gary Sheffield.
I loved his stance with that bat. leaning
Gary
forward.
Sheffield should be in the Hall of Fame.
Jimmy Rollins?
No.
Why not?
I just don't think he hit the Hall of Fame credentials.
Lou Whitaker?
Yes. You put Alan Trammell in the Hall of Fame, you have to put Lou Whitaker in the Hall of Fame. And I don't understand how they don't have Lou Whitaker in the Hall of Fame and Alan Trammell. Lou Whitaker's not in the Hall of Fame, Alan Trammell is. I don't understand that.
Shout out
They're-
to Loose Out. You said that.
They are absolutely. You both put both of them in.
How are the vibes in here?
Pretty good.
Pretty
Frank's-
good. I
Frank's
know you
live
were
stream.
live.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I was not going to say anything mean or bad.
You never say anything mean or bad.
Sometimes.
How are you doing today with all the news? Frank was giving some coverage.
Well, I was.
We were actually
It
talking
was
about you. We wanted to know what
unbelievable.
you
I
thought.
had the fact I had something that I had to go
You
to
wanna
that I
get
was
on
off
screen
of my.
a little? You're just out of frame. Yeah, there you are.
The fact I had to go to something that was. I had to be off my phone for 2 hours and
Oh,
not able to make
God.
a video was honestly like it
Oh,
felt
you were
like
seeing?
torture.
Were you seeing the tweets?
I was seeing everything, but I couldn't.
Your
make
whole
a video.
audience was probably waiting for you.
I
They're like,
ran out.
They probably thought you were shook. They're like, Jack McCann, he's
I don't know if you
short-circuited.
saw my tweet. I tweeted even before the infamous tweet now that I was like,
the nuclear one?
yeah, the nuclear one.
That's
But
that's how Frank described it.
That was
He goes, there's no coming back from this one. This is
that was the knockout blow.
no, that one was crazy. But I went and before that, I said like me tonight, and it was a video of one of those like crazy blue-haired people keying Teslas. I was like, these are my plans
I
tonight.
think I saw that one. Oh man.
Yeah.
How does it end?
How does this end? Who knows?
Down.
man?
Yes.
Go 3.
Honestly,
Jack.
Tesla.
Brought some good juju in here.
Honestly, Tesla is
Sit
just.
here.
Yeah.
Man, we are live.
Where is? I know. Where was Meek sitting?
He was
I was
here.
the-
Okay. I know.
Oh Jesus, they got to get some runs off this fucking guy.
He is a beast.
You know who's in the game for the Dodgers?
What's up, chat?
Banda?
Nope.
Is it Banda? Anthony Banda?
Jose Urena.
Oh,
No
yeah.
way.
Can't set him up like that.
Jose Urena made 1 appearance for the Mets this year. Gave up 7 runs and got a 3-inning save.
Did
It
you
was-
nickname that there?
No, because it was the day they won like 20-0. But it ended up being 20-8. That
yeah,
was the deal.
Thank you. Of course, he would have left that out.
That was the day
entirely.
Nimmo didn't Nimmo.
9 RBIs.
Nimmo had like 8 RBIs or something.
That was a great game. Nationals, right?
yes. His only appearances in Met, and they released him after the game. Okay, we've seen enough.
But did the Dodgers pick him up as a DFA?
Yeah, he's been
Oh
bouncing.
my
Get
God,
out!
he's awful.
He's been bouncing around this year too. This is his third team, kind of like Scott Blewett.
Yeah, he was on the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Scott Blue.
Yeah, the Blue got DFA'd by the Braves.
How's Bummer doing?
Braves, another brutal loss today.
Is it
huh?
a bummer?
It's a shame.
Yep.
Shame.
That's all an elite pitcher.
Well, they have a pitcher. Well, they used to have a pitcher named Scott Blewett.
Scott Blewett was destined to be on the Mets.
Yeah, he did like a 5-minute monologue on it before. It was like a who's on first, but it was
Yeah.
Scott Blewett.
Yeah, that guy can never be on a team I root for.
No, Frank would break mentally.
I wonder what that would look like.
Oh yeah. We already know what that looks like.
Unfathomable.
Unfathomable, yeah.
Come on, McFeeble.
It's a ball.
This
With
is
people
fucking-
watching. That was a ball.
This is the guy that likes pissing the game away.
Is Frank being supportive?
Come on, McNeil, get
Oh,
these
it's
2
only-
fucking runs in.
Who was Urena a starter for at one point?
Marlins.
Marlins.
Yes.
It's a weird swing.
Well, he's actually a golfer that plays baseball.
That is true.
That's how he hurt his tummy.
Oh my God. The Athletics are winning 14-3.
Yeah.
Shout out Sacramento.
Oh, he's
That-
on him. He's on him.
That is their second win in the last 22 games for the Athletics today. Congratulations.
Poor Athletics. Felt like they weren't going to be that bad this year, but they are.
No, that stadium is so bad. Everyone on that team is like just depressed. You could tell watching it. Everyone hates that stadium.
That bullpen is hilarious. They have pull-out chairs.
Oh, Frank was looking for you before.
Yeah, I know. Frank's probably.
Travis finally
here.
Our franchise died today, Frank. So,
Frank came running over there.
Hey,
to tell
Travis.
you something.
I know.
I guess Scott blew it.
He did. I know. You would think.
Is that what he was looking
He's
to
been
do?
waiting hours to say that.
I was with Jack.
He would have waited here all day. Like, if he came back.
He got the attention of the whole bullpen. He's like, "Where's Travis?"
I guess 7 runs isn't enough anymore.
I
Saying it exactly
here's
the
my
same.
prediction. Snedeker,
Yeah,
he might be gone.
he should have been gone last week.
I think the Braves might fire their manager.
He was. There was a report last week or 2 weeks ago that he supposedly makes his decision who he's pitching before the game starts.
Well,
And
that's-
it's
Wait,
not-
like the bullpen?
yes, it's not situational.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it, McNeil.
Oh, no, double play.
Unless it's a closing.
Forte.
Unless it's a closing spot where it's like known that like this is an obvious closer.
I don't know why. Why go that far down the
That's
path
just so dumb.
when
Did you
you're?
touch him?
Was the
Yeah, he
squeeze-
did.
Was the squeeze on?
They're not going to win this game.
Okay.
Too many fucking fuck ups.
I mean, how many runners in the scoring position have the Dodgers?
We've left both teams off a lot.
Yeah, it's time for Snicker to be fired and Mark DeRosa to be hired from MLB Network.
From fucking Bayonne. You know, he actually played for the North Bears at one time.
He's got. What I don't care about his experience. I mean, he coached the
Mets are one of 9.
USA and
What or what? Yeah, they haven't been good either.
Classic.
All 3 runs the Mets have scored, or 3 to 4 runs the Mets scored, solo home runs.
Was one Alonso?
Yeah, yeah.
Game changing.
Yeah, when we were at your panel, Jack, it's just like I kept getting text messages from my mom, like they scored again.
Oh yeah,
They
I saw
scored
that.
again.
I saw that.
They scored again.
That's what kicked it off.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been brewing for a little bit, but that really kicked it off.
I didn't know that. Is he like referencing like Illuminati type shit or all those conspiracies?
No, he's just
He's just
like I think
Just
he.
cooking.
No, I think he was just cooking. Yeah. It was so funny. The German chancellor was here, and it was just. It was just Trump was like, actually, I'm using this
What a
opportunity
day, what
to
a
shit
day.
on Elon.
That's like someone getting a tour of Barstool. They're in the middle of the Mets game.
Yeah. Yes,
That's
yeah.
also the best.
It's like you're in my world now.
You could come into the nuclear
But that's the
area.
best thing that can happen because it's the realest thing that
Absolutely.
that they can.
Oh yeah,
that
100%.
That they can endure.
Unless they say something like, I wouldn't worry about it, Frank. The Mets might come back and win. And then they get their head chopped off.
I don't get what happened there with.
Farte just farted in his pants.
Marte had a brain farte.
Thank you. I didn't say it right. You said it right.
Oh my god. Baseball's a beautiful sport. That angle was great. Just
Yeah,
the something about the sun in the LA Dodgers.
Come
stadium
on,
is just-
Peterson.
I don't want to give
It's also
LA
a
too much credit.
laser throw.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they ruined their whole aesthetic with their loud fucking speakers, their torture devices out there.
What are those?
They've disorientedly loud speakers. The decibel levels are
Like 190.
190 decibel level.
on the broadcast, like the organ hours of the announcers.
Boy, Pages has just been fucking killing him. This guy is another one pain in the ass.
We need one Peterson out here. And Frank's parlay would have everything except soda.
Nice. Got him.
All right.
Wow.
That was beautiful. That was a thing of beauty.
Frank's parlay is one leg away from hitting now.
Oh.
Well, no, technically 2. He needs
Oh, yeah, sorry. He needs the Mets to win as well. Or
Mets plus 1.5.
Yes. Good call.
Oh, what's that?
Otley.
That was old school baseball.
Oh, he apologized.
I like how he got right up. It's good to see athletes not flop around like fish out of water.
Pajes is an asshole.
Is that how you say it, Pajes?
Yeah.
I call him Pages.
Yeah, don't worry. We know you.
I
It's
Just like he
spelled-
calls Jesus Made, Jesus made.
It's like,
Jesus
Look.
Jesus made.
well, that name you have to use the accent.
Yeah.
But I just love it. I love the name. Jesus made.
No, there's nothing wrong. I'm not.
If you remember,
Some would say we're all Jesus made, Frank.
Well, Frank's Satan made. He's Hail Satan.
Some would say.
Except
What
when
game was that? When he
it's Nemo. It's whenever Nemo's playing
no, but
bad. That's
remember
when he
there
gets.
was a live stream when he literally made a deal with Satan. I think it might have been football. Do you remember that?
No, it's Nemo.
No, one of
It was
his,
Nemo.
one of Frank's funniest
You don't remember
clips.
that? He directly
That was
solicited
disgusting.
Satan himself. Yeah, and that was. I think you were there, and that was your reaction.
One of Frank's,
No, it was my immediate reaction. I remember.
one of Frank's funniest clips is from the Hoboken House. PFT goes, it's like, Frank, do you believe in religion? He's like, you believe in God? He's like, yes, I do. And I believe he hates the Mets.
Yeah.
That is a really good.
I've heard him say that a few times.
He was clip farming.
He believes in God for the bad things and Satan for the good things.
Get there.
That's in blood.
Yes!
Soto! Underrated, underpaid.
Wait, so how did the Mets score?
Alonso homer,
He's unbelievable.
Nemo homer, Marte homer, Alonso. Wait, was it Alonso sack fly?
No. He scored.
Who got the sack?
Yeah, he ran in. The way only Peter can.
I'm trying to remember who that was.
Beatty.
Beatty, that's what I was about to say.
Jack, do you think there's a non-0% chance Elon Musk is deported?
That would be
The hesitation makes it the non-zero feel like a yes.
That would
be like 0.1%.
that would be one of the most insane.
That's like where you don't even need to make a movie because real life is so much better than a movie can be.
I don't think Trump would, but he
I mean,
you know what he's gonna do? He's just gonna screw over Tesla. Like he's just gonna find ways to fuck.
You don't like Tesla? Well, I could give you all the contracts, all of them, every single one of them.
He's gonna be driving Ford electric vehicles.
You actually might just ban electric cars.
Well, that was his position.
Banning electric cars would be based as fuck. I would love that. Ban them all.
You know what's funny is?
Imagine if he sent 200 ice items to Elon Musk's house.
You know
Just
that.
the visual of that.
You know what's funny is? I wonder what now all these Democrats who loved Elon and then hated him, and I could have the mad people who loved Elon now hate him.
I don't.
Well, it's so funny. It's a reverse now. Yeah. Oh my God. This was what?
The turning point of the season.
Yeah. Was that against the Dodgers?
Yes.
I forgot that.
Swept
Lopez is unreal. That was one of the most insane things I've ever seen.
Swept by the Dodgers. Said he played for the worst team.
That was
in
a
the whole
bad day.
fucking
That was
MLB.
a very bad day.
The worst team in the yeah.
Frank, do you remember how bad that day was?
Yes, it was.
You went to the seventh circle of hell and you grabbed me by my collar and said, "You coming with me, pal?"
But that was that was Frank's fantasy world coming true.
Yeah.
Because the players finally said what he was saying. It was like a Frank quote,
Which did
that
not
came
in
to
any
life.
way make it
but it didn't
better.
make him feel better. It
But
almost made him feel worse.
He was vindicated and enraged at the same time.
Get through it. Oh, never
The
mind.
Mets have the best record in baseball since that day. I think it's 103 and 61.
Well, didn't they cut that guy and they did a bunch of shit right after that.
Oh, he was, yeah.
So in a way, that guy really
Is he still in the league?
The Nats actually
he
just cut
deserves some
him.
credit.
Good. He was actually supposed to be decent.
Yeah. He wasn't a bad pitcher. It's just he was an asshole.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Two quick outs, man.
Fucking Urana! God damn it!
Yeah, 627 winning percentage since that day.
If I'm Elon and I'm that rich and I'm openly trolling the president, I would probably move to the nicest island imaginable and just live out my days on the beach.
Nah, you would get bored.
Not as bored as I would in prison.
These do more than just trolling the
You know what I'm
president.
saying? There's levels to boredom, Jack. I hear you. Like you can make that.
But this is like
with this
probably-
money, you can make that island very fun. Not creepy, just very fun.
I just this is probably the most alive Elon's felt in years.
He's.
I
Him and Trump. They're like, this is like WrestleMania. This is like
Trump's loving it.
Oh,
This
they're-
is like he's like in the.
This reminds me
They're in
of.
the mud. They're in the mud. That's where they're
So funny that Dave.
You
Kirk
know what this
lasted
reminds me
for
of?
24 hours.
You know what this reminds me of?
That's nothing.
Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Savage.
There was somebody on Twitter that said this is the white people's Drake versus Kendrick.
That's a good one.
I mean, where they united as the mega powers, and then all of a sudden, Macho Man got jealous over Elizabeth,
Elizabeth.
and then they turned on each other. I mean, they had their big handshake. It was like, oh yeah, and then after being partners and training together, all of a sudden, the backstabber, and then a big headline WrestleMania. I mean,
You know what it really is, Frank?
that's what this is. It's Macho Man versus
they're not
Hulk
fighting
Hogan.
over any woman. It's just
What WrestleMania was that?
there can only
Five.
Five.
Like five.
there can only be one number one. It's like
Yes.
when Tony Soprano told Johnny Sack they could have a triumvirate. And he was like, "What is this? The fucking United Nations?"
Yeah.
So WrestleMania 1 was
He's
Hogan.
what do we do with him?
Hogan and
He's
tag
in the match.
Hogan in the tag team match.
Yeah, with Clubber Lang.
Yeah.
Got it.
And Mr.
I don't
T.
know what 2 was King Kong Bundy and
But it
somebody.
was multiple
Hogan.
locations, and it was like a disaster. And then 3 was
3
the
was
Andre Giant.
Andre.
Multiple locations.
Yeah, they had it like in 3 different spots. And it was
Yeah, they
like
had one.
logistical kind of
What they did was they had like 3 like small cards, like 5 fight cards, and it started. The first part of the day was in Nassau Coliseum.
Oh.
The second one was at the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago. They had a tag team that had like half the Chicago Bears defense in there, including Steve McMichael, William Refrigerator Perry,
He was
and
like
then-
the star of it.
and then the main event was in Los Angeles at the sports arena where the Clippers used to play, and that was Hogan versus King Kong Bundy.
In a steel cage.
And that was 1.
That was 2.
One was in the Garden. That was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper.
And then 3 was
Andre Giant.
Yeah,
It was
Andre
Hulk
Hogan.
the famous slam.
And also, I believe Steamboat versus
Macho Man.
Macho Man was at
Was that at the
WrestleMania
Garden?
3. WrestleMania 3. too.
Steamboat's kind
No,
of
that was at-
forgotten, but he was
That was
right
at the Silverdome in Detroit.
Frank, do you agree Steamboat is criminally underrated?
Yes.
and forgotten?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the old heads. I mean, revere him as the best wrestler of all time.
You see old clips of him jumping off cages.
And WrestleMania 4 and WrestleMania 5
Back in the 80s.
were both at the we're both in Atlantic City, the Trump Plaza.
Elon wouldn't be allowed if that happened this year.
And
Elon can't go to any more UFC events.
Do you think he still has his Mar-a-Lago pass?
probably not.
Or
Probably not.
UFC events?
How they're revoked.
Dana said you're not allowed.
I bet Trump's calling like the CEO of McDonald's, being like, he cannot ever have McDonald's again.
That's a good
He's
point.
trying to like every little petty thing you can do. You just think about Trump's like role, like the people he can call and just be like,
Whoever is Elon's biggest rival,
If that signals out. If you work with Elon, you're saying fuck you to Trump.
I
So
think
now
everybody we've had moments like these at Barstool. It's like you got to pick a
you
side.
gotta pick a side.
I think more people are going to pick
Can't go middleman on it.
Trump's side.
oh yeah, no, yeah.
To me, this is the closest thing in real life to like the whole King Kong versus T-Rex or Godzilla that matchup. So I'm just gonna kind of sit back and watch.
Stan.
Fuck.
No, it's gonna stay.
The only thing that
I
I
thought it was
know,
going to carry a little bit.
the only thing that I know, Frank, is I don't want problems with either of them.
By the way,
Leave me in peace.
right now there's about 800 IRS agents.
Oh, baby boy. We're building a Rico the size of fucking Montana right now. We're gonna make the charges on Al Capone look like
I mean, for the-
like a haiku.
both these guys should just get in a room together, say it was good, we helped each other out, and just go each separate ways and just don't mention each other again. No matter, this is just going to be the war of the roses.
Just for the record, Frank is advising for people to think first, be calm, and then react rationally. That's good advice, Frank. Wonder if there's anybody else you could give it to.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, Javits Center. They're going to have Fanatics Fest there again. You got
Did you see the Rob Lowe thing with Frank?
Yeah, I did. I caught up on it after you came by earlier.
So funny. We had this great guy, Eric Zimmerman, visit.
Who's Eric Zimmerman?
He works with like Clutch Sports. He used to work with UTA.
Oh, okay.
So he was hanging, just a great guy. And
Oh, that was him. Earlier.
Oh no! What? Yeah, who unplugged this thing?
when he walked in, it's okay. We'll fix it, Frank. When he walked in, we had no
Okay,
idea.
now it's working. I'm down to 21%.
But it wasn't unplugged.
That was almost the end of everything. Thank God.
But it wasn't unplugged.
You might have lost your Masters app, and then we would have been fucked.
What app?
The Masters app.
What's the Masters app?
App. It's one of his apps, one of his 300 apps. He's got
Oh, that's a great point. He would have lost the Masters app.
forever. Then
Forever.
Pretty much restart his life.
You know, his phone battery probably sucks because it has 300 apps running.
Somebody asked him today if they could restart his computer, and Frank looked at him like he asked if he could sleep with his wife.
Wait, who asked that? Brandon?
No. There's
Come on.
Live stream.
One last out. One last
be
out.
slow.
He's just like everything will get fucked. It was like, no, okay.
My computer does. We're just
You need to shut it off sometimes.
with the one login.
That's what I said to him. He goes, last time it took 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but I saw him the other day do the one login very smoothly. No yelling.
The new system works well. Yeah. If he gets logged out, you're kind of guaranteed an initial yell.
But I saw him lose all of
It's
his
straight down.
expenses, and he barely was even mad. He was mad, but he wasn't like.
Yeah. Oh, Mincy called me.
Nice. Oh, man, you.
Say it foul up top. Hey, buddy, I'm on a live stream, so don't say anything that's going to get us fired, but I don't have you on speaker, but still play it safe.
Come on.
Muncie's not in the lineup, right?
No.
He can pinch hit, though.
Yeah. Same with Freddie.
Congrats, dude. That's crazy.
Oof.
That's awesome, man.
Strike three.
Oh, I missed it. This is a great performance by him.
7 innings, 3 runs. Good start.
Come on, Bex.
Just another hitter.
And the bullpens, like Diaz is available.
Yes.
It's Garrett and Diaz right now.
I need a double from Soto.
He's thinking about his parlay.
So Soto doesn't have 2 bases yet?
No.
It's the lifestyle, dude.
Isn't that a hit? He only has, he's over here a
Congrats,
walk.
man.
You know what Trump should do?
I told Lindsay I'm on a live stream. He's still talking. I
Go.
just muted it. He's just yapping away. Just talking. You're welcome.
You should go to
That sounds
UFC
great.
this
I
weekend
love
and call out Elon on the mic in the middle of this,
At the Prudential Center?
yeah. Hey, Elon.
Yeah, I wouldn't overthink it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep moving.
I know exactly what he's saying right now.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, everyone sends their love from the.
I gotta say, Mincy, you said hi.
Hey.
They got happy hour at the Barstool.
No, don't worry. I saw it with Quigs.
Oh
And
wow.
Smallage.
We have some paper towels in the men's room, but they're not in the machine. But that was a big win for us. All right, I'll look for more paper towels. I'll take care of it. They're having Quigs' DJ. What's going on?
No, Quigs is. So Mincy put out something this morning. I was like,
Is that
come
what you
join
just
us.
explained to me? Oh, no, sorry.
Come join us at Barstool River North. Me, get up.
Ah.
Nice play.
Join me, Quigs, and Smutledge and Chef Donnie. And I was like, oh, Quigs is there at the happy hour. I think it was before Widespread Panic Show or something.
Oh.
Said he went to Widespread last night, and he said that he ran his fastest mile since he was 15 years old. He ran like a 7-minute, 15-second mile, which is very
Oh
impressive.
wait, like on what? Like on
The last mile.
no, but
of
like on the like running outside or on
Probably
the
treadmill.
he was on a treadmill. He did a long run, and that was the last mile. He does this thing where he starts blasting music and making.
Yes,
crazy
yeah, no, I've
noises.
seen. Yeah, he does.
It's very weird. Yeah. It looks like he's like having a seizure, but he's got a motor. He takes off.
I mean, I texted him recently. I saw a video of him. He looked like he
looks
lost a
incredible,
body,
doesn't he? Yeah.
which is
He hasn't
amazing.
been busting his chops, but he has been working.
No.
his ass
He
off.
looks. This is the best mince he's looked since he's joined Barstool. And
Frank knows he gives me updates almost every day.
well,
Hey, Jackson, I almost will never get like more than 2 sentences.
well,
Well, we got-
It's straight Mincy update.
That's why we got to launch this Barstool Fitness one day.
Yes, we do, Francis.
is his name on his birth certificate?
That's just a nickname. I like saying that too. When he
He
says
should have taken that to fucking.
Fucking Urena just fucking is shoving it now. Because, God,
the best pitcher in the
motherfucking damn it.
his birth certificate's just straight Frank.
Ball's
It's
not
not
carrying
even
the
Frank
third
Landon
down.
or anything.
It's good to know just in case you never know.
Yeah, no,
I may have to tell like a police report or something.
It would be amazing if it's
Frank J.
Francis.
Fleming.
No, Frank Earl.
No, I don't know why I thought it was J.
Frank Earl Fleming.
FEF.
Good numbers.
Anybody ever call you Pearl?
Nope.
Pearl?
He lived in the tri-state in the late 70s when Earl Monroe had just been on the Knicks. Earl the Pearl.
Oh,
That's
I'll lean into it.
I bet if you
Urena feels like you don't know where he's throwing the ball.
And he loves hitting.
Frank,
right.
if you
He
grew up in
loves hitting
Harlem,
right
everyone
footers.
would call you Pearl.
If they knew my middle name is Earl.
Well, yeah, that would.
Been suspended by
That
the
would
league
definitely
for
be part of
hit-backs
it.
multiple times.
They just look at you and call you Pearl.
I think if Acuna could pick anybody in the league, he'd fight Urena.
I think Acuna could probably bench press 500 pounds. How much that chain costs?
Might be a gift from his
I
brother.
don't think there's diamonds in that too.
Yeah, but it's not.
20.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much.
He's a rookie. He's not paying that much unless his brother's giving it to him.
You know who probably spends the most dumb money? A rookie. Probably take a loan out to get a fucking chain.
Oh,
Oh,
get up.
Did he hit another one?
Oh, okay.
Arte.
Just a second.
Was he
Uh-oh,
busted?
uh-oh.
God,
no.
get down!
Nice.
And stay on the fucking bag, you moron.
I'm not controlling.
No, you're not controlling for Marte.
He's not fast.
Yes, he still steals bases.
Watch your mouth.
Do you see how he's built? The women love him.
Yeah, I think he was watching
Maybe
a little
the
too
gays
much.
may like him too.
He makes the women in Cleveland.
That ball took a perfect bounce off the
He's
wall.
love him too, you're right.
I was on.
Ah.
What happened?
They walked Soto, so Frank's parlay's dead.
Unless the game's tied.
It's not as bad as a strikeout.
Well, he can't get the 2+ bases.
See? Let's see. But I hear you.
His bullshit walks don't count as total bases.
There's levels.
A walk should be a base. You're giving it up.
That's actually a very valid point, especially an intentional walk.
Yeah.
Like, that's because you're
I
so
think
fucking
we're even
good.
earning a walk. You should get a base.
Yeah.
Love a Pete home
Points
run
of
right
traffic.
here.
It's hard enough to win a parlay. Throw some bones.
Oh, that's
Get
right.
down. Nice.
God damn this man.
Wow. Who was that in right?
Oscar?
He cut it off really well.
Frank, is
Yeah,
Pete
Oscar.
Alonso the MVP of the Mets this year?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Is he the MVP of the league this year?
No.
Maybe not. Nationally, you're
Yeah,
seeing
it's the Oscar, right? Mookie's that short.
it's Otani. It'll always be Otani.
It doesn't matter, like in the NBA, that he's on a loaded team
No.
because
No.
the stats are just.
If anything, it helps him.
Yeah, it's a big market value. Yeah, it was a great cutoff by Oscar.
Yeah, Soto would have scored.
Did Soto still go first or third?
I think he did.
we needed some insurance. That was
That's
very
good base
important.
running by Soto.
Because they had a couple innings, Frank, as you would always say, where they left some runners in scoring position. We needed that. Fucking Pete, man.
I mean, I couldn't take Urena fucking coming in there and
Not getting a runoff.
yeah.
Just to be honest, Frank, is it because his name is so close to Uranus? Is that what bothers you?
He made one appearance for the Mets this year and gave up 7 runs and
Not what
Got
I'm
a
asking.
feeling safe.
I asked you a direct question. Yes or no?
The answer is because of how bad he was in the Mets.
Okay, so no.
Is he all right for the Dodgers?
You're telling me his name has nothing to do with
The Dodgers.
Well,
are
that made me
Dodgers will
not want
fix
the
it.
Mets to have him.
it? Okay, yeah, a little bit. Just a touch.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be Blewett.
He'll pitch for the next 10 years for the Dodgers and have an ERA sub 3.
You blew it.
Frank, were you an Oasis fan or no?
No.
Oh, okay. I like them a lot.
Do you consider their songs communist?
I mean, to European, you almost have to
Yeah, Europeans different.
like Europeans, like they just like wake up, they're commies. Like it's just like you accept it.
I mean,
You almost have to you almost understand there are some good things that come out of it. Soccer, some good music, but like outside of that, not a lot. No good food.
Women.
I mean, I'll tell
I
you.
don't know about women.
I'll tell you.
but maybe like
Wait,
Italian.
whoa. Food?
Sweden.
You're well. Italy is the best food.
I guess I was thinking of London.
Yeah, London food sucks.
Nah, uses representation.
You are right. There are
There's
some.
really
I
good
guess I was
food
thinking
areas.
too much of Oasis in England.
Yeah, no, England is the worst.
Yeah.
Now, but I will say
growing up
that,
in a British household, that's why you don't eat. Love my parents. Not a lot of food around.
they just drink. That's
Right.
Right. Too.
Nope.
Who was your favorite
It's
artist?
just nothing.
Sometimes
No,
I
I
think,
kind of like a lot of
what do
people.
Europeans
I
do?
listened to metal,
They
a
just
little
like-
metal when I was
they're
a
really
kid.
good
I
at
listened
doing
to
Very,
eclectic mix.
You like
culture-based,
yacht rock,
so
right?
Yes.
Country to country, then within each country, each region is very.
I remember that from your wall.
But it is-
Wait, Frank. We have to put your laptop on the bank,
What bank?
like to plug it in. It's gonna die.
Oh fuck! Shit! No! God damn it!
Where's your charger?
In my bag,
Where's your bag?
at my desk.
Okay.
I'll go get it.
I think we just know these.
Wait, does this one work right over there? That Apple charger right over there? It should. Right on James's desk. Kind of desk.
Oh, this.
It's better be a
I
Mikey.
got a whole like closet.
It's better be a Mikey Betts live stream.
I'm glad I noticed.
Mikey, you there? Good job, Jack.
Because it would have went off and
Frank would have had a
Would
heart
have
attack.
canceled the season.
Yeah, Mets season would have been done.
Here we go.
If it shut off and the Mets lost,
all right. It should be. Wait.
not working. Uh-oh.
Is it a dead charger? Golly. Well, is there any other place we can plug this in at? Is it work? Why is it not charging? Here we go.
Yeah, it's good.
Jack.
Nice.
You got to give Jack some love.
Yes,
there, Frank.
yes.
We would have never forgotten the laptop outage.
Oh yeah.
Imagine
That-
if the
that would
stream went dark
initiate
and
the
Frank
Chiefs-
didn't notice and we
that
just
would-
weren't streaming.
That would have initiated the June swoon.
Yes. Anything that went wrong after that computer died would have been blamed on that. 100%. Woo! Thank God Jack was here. That could have been ugly.
I just saw it pop up and I was like,
Because the thing about Frank's computer is if you restart it, it's essentially
It's to tomorrow. You're
it's
getting
like
it.
you're going back into
that can't be true.
The
Like it's just
Stone
like,
Age,
like
like-
what is like?
Well,
what-
there'd be just one login. There's like 576 different things that do.
he gets immediately logged out of everything and it changes passwords.
This
I've
It's-
seen it happen. It's fucked up.
Elon actually does it himself.
this is a guy for the Dodgers that's extremely hated.
Viesa or Vizzy.
That's it.
Frank, do you think they might make up?
I think for the good of everyone, they probably should.
They definitely should.
I think we'd all feel a little safer.
Yeah.
I don't think this puts anyone at ease. Like,
No, it doesn't.
you
Two
know,
of the top 5 most famous people in the world fighting.
not even forget about fame. It's the power they both yield.
Well, I mean,
Wheel.
Trump would have a heart attack
If what?
if they fought in the.
Oh, the physical.
Oh, I
fight?
thought you were talking. I don't know why I thought
Fighting
physical.
in general.
No. I'm just saying.
Oh,
the
like in,
power of the presidency against the power of the richest man. It's just a little unsettling.
well, Trump weirdly has the power to make him the not richest man. It's a very
Yeah,
bizarre-
right now there's about a battalion of IRS agents.
Yeah, IRS like.
But so, how much money do you think that Elon moved before he went nuts today? You know, like got out of the system. Like he must have.
Well, then you could have.
so much.
I think you could if he
He would have to
sold
protect
his
himself
stock.
a little,
If he
right?
sold his stock, that would have been like you could have said that's insider trading.
Yeah.
If you knew
Yeah.
The SEC.
like there that
You know what the problem is? Trump could literally just say Elon said something that he didn't say, be the witness himself, and then just have him charged with whatever he wants. Like
Yeah, but
just like on a basic.
but Elon could get the artificial intelligence and have Trump
Oh,
confess
yeah.
to everything.
here's the thing, like if Elon's like this and then he controls the chips and the brains and like it's
He
like
might have slipped one in Trump and he didn't even notice. I would put these guys. You know, we don't know what's going on.
Neuralink.
Exactly, Neuralink.
Maybe Trump is controlled by
Trump
Neuralink.
dozed off and took a little napski. Get into that hair.
Oh, come on. Another shitty at bat by fucking Jeff McFucking Feeble. Well, I think he's single-handedly left like 7 runners on base.
So we have Diaz.
Garrett.
Not yet. They got to get through the 8th before they go to Diaz.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was the bottom for some reason.
Yeah, it'd probably be best if they stop fighting.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Or at least
Trump has
stop.
never thought to himself, what would be best right now? Like he's like, no, my instincts are my best. War.
I mean,
It's shocking that those two, like, they were on the same page for so long.
Not really though. Think about it. It's only been like
They had
6 months.
I'm saying even back to the campaign.
They had mutual interests.
Yeah.
I think Elon could see a path to the Democrats trying to find a way to prosecute him. You know, with like all of his business stuff.
Now they probably love him.
No, I think it's like this is a unique situation to say the least. This is unprecedented, and
It's real life Game of Thrones.
I don't think you're going to see Democratic politicians praising Elon Musk at all.
Yeah.
Elon's
The
going
Lincoln Project already putting out tweets about Elon. I don't know. It
Well, I
wasn't
think they'll
praise.
use it to anti-Trump, but I don't think they're going to.
That's true. I see what you're saying. Yep.
Elon is going to form a new party.
And it will fail.
I think they're already saying the X party.
It's going to call it the X part.
It was trending. It could be
Oh.
guys.
What's going to happen with the New York mayor? Did Adams get he's going to be running as an independent, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be a circus.
It's whoever wins the Democratic primary, I would assume.
Frank, if Dave asked you to, would you run for mayor of New York City and move here and like do all the paperwork and bullshit? I'd probably have to do it for you, but we do it.
Probably.
Frank would win.
All right, offers out there, Dave. I'm sure you're watching. I would just love to see you in a debate with politicians. They thought Trump was
Hey,
unsettling.
Jenks, I thought you were here.
That's literally what I used to do. That's Venice Beach. I used to run that beach every morning, Frank. Now I walk Manhattan with you. Life decisions.
Yeah, but everyone around you is phony. Everyone's an actor. Hello, yeah, I'm delivering
Frank,
your
when I ran
pizza.
on that beach,
I'm an actor.
No one was near me.
Hey,
You think I hung out with actors?
Nah.
when I lived in Venice Beach?
No, let him cook. He's right.
I'm
Everyone's
driving an
phony.
Uber driver. Yeah, no, I'm actually an actor. Here's my resume.
Venice Beach is a bunch of hippies just chilling.
No, they're actors
You're
too.
talking about the hills. You're talking about the hills, bro.
They're actors too. They were just waiting for somebody to come. We need a stuntman. Oh, you. Come on.
I think I was approached for that one.
Ah! Mhm.
Psycho.
You heard him.
God.
Nick, how old's moved to 32?
Yeah.
It's, the brilliant move by the Red Sox. Just brilliant.
Who was on that deal for Duco?
Connor Wong and Jeter Downs.
Ass, and ass.
Jeter Downs. He really did not work out. Was Bello in that or no?
No.
God fucking damn it. Yeah, when you walk the first batter, you set yourself up to fucking fail.
Everything. It's back to like it's another tariff war.
Civil War.
Yeah, I hope you brought your fucking.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we can do at this point.
Where was that pitch? You know, the Dodgers don't need your fucking help bump. And now Reed can't find the fucking strike zone. He's been good all year. Now he's gonna fucking falter.
A little bit of faith. A little bit of faith. Come on, Reed. Oh, fuck me.
Oh my.
Look on the right of Canada! fucking ball boy.
What's he doing in the middle of the
Knocking the ball down. That should be a double.
What was that guy doing in the outfield, Fred?
That was
There's a
insane.
guy in the outfield.
You know who that is? That's Buster Olney's son.
Oh my God! Look, he ran out.
They have a guy that should be replayed.
That's not legal.
That should be
Man's on the field.
that should be second and third. The bet should have to go back to third.
That happened in California too.
When the ball was going toward the outfield, he ran out.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either. That was crazy.
I guess he just didn't want
And
the
then he
ball to-
kept running.
Oh, listen, they're fucking playing too.
What are they playing?
Hey, yes.
Oh, not the glasses. Not the glasses. Not the glasses.
She was even there the other day, dancing on the dugout with the forest of arm hair she has here.
Oh, not Chaperone catching strays with her hair.
Frank, come on, man.
I can't stand her.
Well,
She sings the worst song that's ever fucking lived.
Frank said
Frank came to life.
there hasn't been a good song made in 25 years.
That was one of his greatest comments.
Right.
And remember,
We
he
should've
thinks
made a
25
graphic for
years
that.
ago was 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah, always got to keep that in mind.
The last good song off the Chronic.
Okay.
Can't corn?
No.
No, it's gonna get the runner to third though.
My tag.
Get him.
No, it's hit too deep. I mean, the music they play at this stadium is so annoying. And the Devils do it, and it pisses me off as a Devil fan. So I can't imagine being a Dodger fan having your eardrums fucking blasted by these speakers that are put out. Like, those are the
Frank,
speakers.
You're free at 1:15 tomorrow, right?
I don't know why.
We'll figure it out right now. Free at 1:15 tomorrow?
I could be. Yeah.
Okay, good.
What's going on?
We're on a live stream, so I can't say, but you're going to be on a cool podcast. Remember when you threw your phone in your holster after a A-lister reached out?
Yeah.
I've been in contact with their people for the last couple hours, and we have something booked for tomorrow. Got thumbs up across the board for the day.
Well, it's going to be about LA too, right?
It's going to be fabulous.
Fabulous Los Angeles.
The guy running is unbelievable.
Buster only planned that.
I think it's his grandson.
Yeah.
It was his grandson, probably.
That was Frank. That was insane.
That's something Frank does. Oh,
No!
He pulled. Oh my God. He had him twice.
What was Beatty doing? Why didn't he turn right away? What the fuck? What was he doing? Why did he pump fake?
oh no.
And Garrett would have had helmets out the fucking way.
It's time for Torrens to play every day.
I don't know if that
That's
was
a bad
Alvarez.
throw.
It was a bad throw, but you know what? I think Torrens.
Oh, he would have had him. Oh my God. I mean, you can't blame Alvarez. He was trying to get the ball. He didn't even know he was behind him.
That was little league shit. It all started with Buster Olney Jr. running into the fucking field.
Another hateable guy at the dish.
I think Torrance makes that catch, though. I think he does. I think Torrance makes that catch.
Any time I watch a Mets game with Frank, it's going to be at least 3 hours. Like clockwork.
I mean, it's the Barstool way. Games don't end quickly. When
The
you're live
sports
streaming.
gods always want to make sure I get every little hour.
God fucking damn it! Can we get over us out the game? Forward adversary, grounder. First pitch swinging, grounder. First pitch swinging, grounder. And non-competitive at bats can't even block the fucking ball. Fucking now this is gonna be the loss right fucking here. God damn it, he fucking sucks. Now Garrett's lost to fucking plate.
He's all over the place.
This is why walks fucking bother me. Look at the advertising home plate. They're advertising a private jet company.
Bastards.
Miller's on deck.
Who the hell's going to pay for that? Frank?
Well, the Dodger fans
Oh, yeah. Of course.
And then, you know what they'll do after, Frank?
preach that we shouldn't be flying.
Yep.
Should've
You
never-
shouldn't
eat
have a
bugs.
car.
Eat bugs, motherfucker, and walk.
Hey.
You'd be a good Amishman. Slash, not at all.
Nice pitch.
Needed that.
You walk, Freddie. Ain't no way you picked it down.
You walk Freddie, Frank?
His walk-up song is so ear-splitting.
What is
His
it?
son picked it, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
It's just ear-splitting.
Oh, okay. Got
You
it.
done?
Thanks for
4
the
out save for Diaz.
I don't know what it is.
There's
It
no
goes.
save. I mean, I guess, but if you would come in, you would only get the win.
Unless it's a lefty.
Is that Superman?
What?
Is that Superman?
Who's it's Conforto up next. You can't pitch to him.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
That would leave him in. Is just a huge. I'd walk. In no world should Freddie Freeman be able to swing.
I think Freddie Freeman has a lifetime OPS against the Mets of like 20.
That'd be correct. Frank.
Yeah, he's saying walk.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Saying 5.
4.
Yeah, like not walking Freeman's there. How you get fired?
Did you miss the ritual throwing 4 balls, Frank?
Kind of.
I used to
It's
love.
tough to get behind, Frank. I understand there can be.
Yeah, I understand the convenience of it. So
I liked when they would screw up and someone would just fucking
That was
rip
so.
it.
It was so rare though.
It was so worth it, though.
Yeah, it's just like
It was
what,
worth
that's
waiting
you're
10,000.
hoping for that like maybe once a week moment.
Did it even happen that much?
no.
Like maybe not even that.
Yeah.
God damn it, the fuck. So the right decision. Reed Garrett just fucking sucked today.
Fucking Conforto.
He'll be cut by July anyway.
Well, because of the goddamn error, too. And the random guy running on the field.
And I think that's the first hit he got the Mets against the Mets all year. And he's like, I think he was like 0 for 13 before that. He was batting 120. He's the worst fucking hitter. You cannot make an error against this team.
Who do we have due up in the 9th?
Who's ever after Neil?
Bottom of the order. We're done. Toast.
Taylor Beatty Alvarez.
Yeah, Alvarez. Beatty and Taylor are going to get on first. 8 pitches, all balls. And then Alvarez is going to come up and hit into a triple play. And then do the samba.
What's the samba?
Yeah, you give us a better samba than that.
He's going to be dancing to I Love L.A. Alvarez. For his last 902. Hasn't had an RBI in 6 weeks. Can't even catch the ball. Yeah, wild pitch. They're stealing like fucking mad against him. He is batting under 100. He sucks.
Who? Alvarez? Who sucks?
Alvarez. And then he blocked the pitcher from making the tag.
That play was insane. I also, did they say anything on the broadcast about the rando running out in the field? Any word on what that was?
They probably did. It's just you couldn't hear it.
I mean, that kid better get fired.
No, they all embrace him.
His one job is probably to
Let's watch the first pitch, Jamal.
That's true.
Oh, he will throw the first pitch tomorrow. He's player of the game. He's going to be on the Instagram.
He'll get a team ball autographed by the entire team. Was this guy from y'all's farm?
No,
Where's he from?
Korea.
Korea.
Wow. Any MLB experience prior?
Like the Cubs or something like that.
A while back.
Like pandemic year.
Wow. Okay.
Like I think this guy has like been 5 years in the minors and independent baseball, Korea.
Nice. Meek, I'm gonna need you to tell me when you hear the news that Snicker's been fired, or rumblings at least, because we're getting to the point where we're gonna have to punt the season.
If Kamala Harris was president, Bitcoin would be $500K right now. But you would also be gay.
Honestly. I think that went over 500.
Who said that?
Just some random person on Twitter.
Funny tweet.
500.
Is this real? Yes,
No, that's. I think that one's fake. That's not the one.
The thing is, it's hard to know what's real or fake because
That one's definitely
anything's possible.
That was the one about the tense meeting about Mars.
yeah.
Yeah. That one
And
was
like
fake.
extra space for women.
Yeah. No, that one.
That's what makes this so generational. Is like anything can come out of either one.
No. It's not the most insane thing that's ever been. Nah, who did that?
Right. This will cheer you up. That's who we need in there to help straighten everything out.
Who made that?
Mikey Gravbag.
What's his name? That's so funny. I want
Do you want me to text it to you?
Yeah. I want to retweet it.
Yeah, give him some love. A lot of people are pointing out comments that Elon's fathers made about how their student application process was fraudulent when they were younger, which could give the Trump administration all
No
the
way.
needs. Yeah, that's what we're reading.
I mean,
It's very
3
hard-
months ago,
very hard to beat the
Elon
government.
tweeted, "I love Donald Trump as much as one can love another man."
a straight man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trump also did a Tesla auto show in front of the White House. It's very
That was
recently.
unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
This is one of the most dramatic Hollywood love story, all the way up, all the way down.
And if you love stories like this, tune into Barstool Summer House this summer.
It's going to make this look like light work. Any predictions for that show, Jack? I think you'd have the most takes.
Just Nicky Smokes.
Nicky Smokes MVP?
Yeah, probably. Like, I don't know, like, Ella Griff will Ella Griff will be crazy.
Like partying?
Yeah, Ella Griff's she's perfect for the show. I mean, she just graduated college, 23.
Yeah.
Annika too. I mean, I think they have a great cast. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I have a reality show every day here.
I want Frank to go one Sunday morning when they're all super hungover at 7 a.m. and do a Tank's Cooks. Just make as much noise as possible from the kitchen.
I do kind of like that.
And then you could do time to plate the meal and serve them in bed.
Time to plate the meal, and they're so violently hungover.
They're gonna all hate Fab. I'm probably gonna have to
do
fight
third weekend.
That's what I said, Dorothy. We need them more
first
down.
weekend will be honeymoon, and it's like, oh, this is so fun.
We need
Third
them at the
weekend's
point where they're like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're like, why did I sign up for this?
7 a.m. they hear Frank. Hey guys.
Oh, come on. Man.
All right, Frank. You probably have some new people joining the stream. What's going on right now?
Well, the Mets are down to the last outs after fucking up the eighth inning. An error. Alvarez fucking wild pitch and fucking getting in the way of the fucking pitcher, and then you got this motherfucker running on the goddamn motherfucking field with his chair, fucking getting in the way of the ball, and fucking blew a 2-run lead. Now the Mets are down by a run with the shittiest hitters coming up.
Good eye.
That was a good breakdown.
That was very quick.
Yep. Fishing.
You could be on the desk.
You should do the
motherfuckers. The motherfuckers may hurt them.
Do they still on the radio do like the every 20 minutes?
Yes. Yeah. You've never
What's that called?
20 W. We'll give you 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We'll give you the world.
I was thinking, are you thinking of
2020 sports?
Are you thinking of
on WFAN?
David.
Wait, Frank, what was the one that was the 20 minutes will give you the world?
WNIS. Win 10-10 wins.
10-10 wins.
There's also one Jinx where it's David Amendolara with the CBS Sports Minute.
Oh, yes. David Amendola. Yeah.
So
CBS Sports Minute.
This format is definitely
I'm David Amendolara.
got a good track record. Come on. Home run, baby. Let's go extra innings. I want to be here all night.
Oh, no. No. I think he picked the wrong club. Yeah, people are loving that tweet. I think it's going to get some.
That's where the game was lost. Look at this. Look at this. Every time McNeil was up, something bad happened. Every time he was up, something bad happened.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with that strike call. I know it was technically a strike. Get out. Tennis racket. Scott's pretty good, huh?
Yes. He was bad on Monday.
Yeah, he was.
He was bad Monday. Yeah, the Mets had no shot once they took the lead. Oh, you got to be kidding me!
That is the first strike call was enough. That's unbelievable.
And then they play that. They play that. And they had every time they strike out, they play that. Get to seven. And the umpire's actually raving to it. The Mets get no fucking calls from the umpires. The ABS, the Mets actually might have a dynasty if they had the ABS.
We need to make sure they don't mess up that ABS for the Mets, though. like in the back end, the computers.
Yeah, Buster Mahoney would hack it. Oh God.
That was an awful swing. Jeez, he wasn't even.
1 for his last 200. His OPS is now 2. He has no doubles, no home runs. He is the worst hitter in baseball, and he fucking sucks. And why isn't Torrens up?
Oh my God, this dude is lost, bro.
It's not even close.
His batting average legitimately is under 100 since May 1st.
Yes,
Clutch hit. Clutch
Shocker.
hit. Never
Yes.
doubted him. Never doubted him.
Shocker.
That's
He was
why
lost.
you gotta believe.
but that's why you got to believe. That's all about believing. Come
Tough
on now.
coaching. Tough
Come
coaching.
on now.
Players respond to tough coaching. Good job, Frank.
It's runner.
It's a way to hold them accountable.
And he's out. That was actually, there you go. You got a bear on the ball. Nice job.
He was just sandbagging. It was
Still no
great.
double or triple or home run.
They should steal first pitch.
I don't know. You got two guys up now that are like, you don't want to take the bat out of their hands.
Well, no, you
That's
first
right.
you have fucking Acuna.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, Matada.
Guess Lindor's really not available.
Yeah, must not be. He would be up here, 100%.
Good eye.
Come on, Scott. Fuck it up.
He has 4 on 5 saves.
Yeah, blew one in New York at extra inning game.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Good eye. The umpire thought about a strike there.
He wanted to.
Will Smith such good at framing.
Oh, come on, baby.
You don't see him here.
Oh God, that was an ugly swing.
He wanted that in. Anaheim.
That's why I think it's almost time to put Acuna down in the minors for a little while.
We have
When-
no one left to call up.
No, when Vientos comes back.
That's a while away.
Who-
Frank.
who?
No, he's only going to miss 2 weeks.
Nice.
If Frank gets a hamstring, it's more than 2 weeks. You know this.
Well, I put it this way: if Vientos was available, he should go down to
All
minors.
right, all right, all right.
Why isn't
That was
Mauricio
rational.
up?
Yeah, what's Mauricio's
Why isn't-
timeline?
He's already up. He's 0 for 7 though.
All right.
Automatic start from first
He
base,
made his season debut on Tuesday.
Come on, Pimple Boy.
Where was he playing? Second?
He was playing third.
Wow, look at all those empty seats.
Yeah, but everyone's leaving the 7th inning. They're phonies.
Shoving the third, leaving the 6th.
Okay.
That's the saying, Jakes.
Oh, yeah.
Got to beat the traffic.
There's no beating the traffic there.
They believe it.
You just live in it. Or you live in Venice Beach and never get in the car.
Okay.
Good fight.
Yeah, at least he's having a competitive at bat.
9th pitch here.
I will.
Great song right now.
Oh yeah, he was never available.
Designated off day.
Don't know his fucking.
No, bro, he has a broken pinky toe. Might miss
Oh,
might miss a few games.
Pitcher call. I mean, hitter call time.
Surprised they didn't end the game on a pitch clock violation.
Frank might have broken his computer if that happened.
Yeah.
That'd be very ugly.
That was a good guess.
All right, come on.
No.
Evil.
Yeah, fuck.
Mets win the season series.
Yeah, that's the important part. No Lindor today.
They had no.
I
No-
mean,
no
it was-
Lindor today.
It was a very unfortunate loss, but
It was really a dumb error. It was
At least
they
you're- are
should have won that.
I mean, let's be real, Frank. Before this series, we would have taken 2 out of 4.
No, obviously, no.
You don't play him for the rest of the year, right?
Oh,
Right.
I know.
Yeah, you're done with them. for
I
the year.
agree.
That's the wrong
That's-
word.
That's greatness, Frank. You know, and the next time you see him is October.
I hate them so fucking much. Oh, hopefully next stream goes better. See you next time.
Or you just get him in October.